Hello, everyone. How's it going? We are here. We are about to play Blood on the Clocktower. There's a lot of people talking. So mostly I'm just saying hello, and then we're going to be getting into it. I will be giving breakdowns of what I'm going to be instructing people and what their abilities are and all of that. But without further ado, we are going to just be hopping right in. Everybody's holding hands. It's very wholesome. Trust me. Nothing weird was said while you couldn't hear. Anyway, let's go.
Oh, okay.
Woo, we did it!
Okay.
Guys, we have OBS with us.
Is OBS in the room with you?
Yeah, apparently.
John OBS.
OBS is the new ghost.
John OBS. Oh, Nick sees your camera die?
My OBS just crashed. I'll be up 2 seconds.
Yeah, let's go!
Crash
Technical difficulties.
Let's
It's
go.
always one of us, guys. It's always one of us. There we go.
I love VTubing. What the fuck is a normal stream?
Nothing.
What is
There isn't
streaming,
one.
Guys?
There we
What is
go.
I mean,
streaming?
Nixie, at least you can be in the group this time.
We
Yeah, at
have
least I
9
can be.
players. That means we have 2 outsiders. Okay, welcome everybody to Blood on the
Oh.
Clocktower.
Oh.
We are playing Sects and Violets. The name is definitely intentionally written that way to both sound like something else and also to be a tongue twister. To those
Every
of you
time
who
you
are
say it, I
brand
forget
new to
it.
the game, we will be taking alternating phases, daytime and nighttime. During the daytime, it will be much like this. Everybody will be able to publicly discuss with each other in the town square. And everyone else, you can also go into voice channels on the left side. They work just like Discord channels, where you can basically have private-ish conversations, but other people can drop in as they want. You can additionally have private conversations by pressing, I believe, enter, and then selecting the little chatting bubbles on the person that you want to talk to, and you can invite them into a private conversation. I am the storyteller. I am on nobody's and everybody's side, and I have the ability to peep in on all of you for comedy purposes. At any time, if you have any questions about the rules, please feel free to ask me. I will also be stopping by each of you to make sure that you understand your character's ability on the first night, even if I normally would not be stopping by. There are 2 teams, the good team and the evil team. They are color-coded, so if your character is blue, you're on the good team, and if your character is red, you're on the evil team. I hope you're not colorblind.
I mean, there's a setting for colorblind.
That's true. That's true. So that is my little quick run-in intro. There are, for those of you who are not as familiar, if you are a townsfolk, you are just plain a good guy and have a useful ability. If you are an outsider, you are on the good team, but your ability is a handicap. It's a problem, and there should be 1 minion and 1 demon in this game at a time. If you want to see which characters are available, I will be passing them out to you. You don't get to choose, but if you click the little characters tab on the right, you can get a full breakdown of every character, and they are classified by what they are. I highly urge you to read the rules for the demons, even if you are not the demon, for reasons, especially the Vortox. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to start getting ready characters. Feel free to chit chat and bullshit as desired. And yeah.
So just like normal.
Just like normal.
Yeah,
That's
our
right.
usual selves.
Ooh, the basic rule sheet can be seen by pressing 3. Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Oh my god, there's rules. Whoa.
Yeah. There's rules.
Ah, yes, 2
There's
taps
rules. Just got
on your
his.
knee means eyes open. Ah, yes.
I
Grandma, are you going to
mean-
tap me IRL?
Yes, I'm going to come over to wherever you are in the Cyberverse and just be like, tick top, hop, hop. Hi, Perky.
I think Perky got the idea from a certain person on the other side.
I can't imagine. Okay, I see.
I love how
see.
I opened my blind to let in some light, and it's just raining.
Okay.
So this will be fun.
That was like a longer period of silence.
Everyone's reading the rules. That's why.
Yeah.
Lost it.
There's rules? Oh, fuck.
Oh, no,
I
nar.
know. No, no rules.
Flashbacks
No
from
rules,
last
no
time.
anarchy now. I've decided we're all gonna ignore the rules because I don't want
Where?
to.
Where?
I mean, that's one way
Have
to
you
do
pressed
it.
free?
Stop the rules.
Okay. Oh my god.
I love how
Alrighty.
much of rolled it actually
Hey,
says
Greybuck,
both of you
don't
will
forget
die.
to visit the person this time.
Whatever. Whatever.
Last time.
Whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, I know.
How can one tap my shoulder? They
Fucking fly over.
Wait, question for the room. Have we been assigned our tokens now, or did I accidentally select one again?
You have been assigned your tokens now. It is
Beautiful,
officially
thank you.
nighttime, and I will be visiting each of you for
boy, I
fun
hope
times.
so.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
Oh no.
Don't do that.
Oh, no.
Unlocks my
Oh
window.
no. Okay. Yes. Okay. So most of these players have played in this set before. They have played with Madness. However, there is a new player or two every time, it seems like. So Madness is just going to be what it's going to be. They knew coming into this. They had the rules ahead of time. They could have checked. Whether they did check or not, well. All right, now I'm going to be very careful when I read this. Let's see. Your two townsfolk neighbors are poisoned, which means that the poisoned players are the Oracle and the Artist, because that is what this demon does. Now, this is very interesting. This is very interesting because the demon has skipped over. So that's going to be kind of a bad deal for the Artist. So poisoned in this game, if you're not familiar, means that your ability doesn't work, but I will pretend like it does and mislead you. So the Oracle every night learns how many of the dead players are evil. However, they are poisoned by the Nodashi. And the Artist, once per game, can ask me in the day a private question, and I will answer them truthfully. However, they're poisoned, so I almost certainly will not answer them truthfully, because that's funny. Okay, I gotta look at bluffs here. What do I want to give them for bluffs? Town Crier is out. I will give them... Ooh, I don't think I want to tell them that Philosopher is in play, or isn't in play. Well, no, Philosopher's fine. We'll do Philosopher. That's actually helpful for them. We'll go with that and the Flower Girl? Yeah, that's some good amount of gaslighting. Perfect. Is there anybody in chat who can answer this question for me? Is there a way to send the bluffs to the demon, or do I just have to tell them manually? Because it occurred to me that there's a lot of things in this game that do allow you to send things. But I actually don't know for certain. Click on them and then choose wake. Is it in, okay, so it's in like the wake up menu and then you just send the bluffs. Got it. We actually do just verbal check-ins because it's a stream, which does make it take longer, but you know, it is what it is.
Twixer pictures in the Discord.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I agree. Kitten pictures are needed.
I agree.
Agreed.
I concur.
You know, I think
Hello, Nixie.
Hello, how you doing?
Hi, Lar. You get to be the Sarah Novus.
Yay!
You obviously understand how this works because you are one of the most veteran players, but for anybody who is in chat who does not know how this character works, the minion, the Sarah Novus, each night picks a player and a character, and the player that they pick has to be mad that they are that character the following day, or they might probably be executed. And for those who are less familiar with madness means that they are making a genuine effort to convince people that they are that thing that they are mad about. I will come back to you for your ability later, but your minion information is that your demon is Masty.
Masty, amazing.
Okay. I will check back in with you in a bit.
Awesome. All right, catch you soon.
Okay.
They were from a litter, and they were like, all right, we're gonna name them after crimes.
Hello.
Hello, Maesty. Congratulations, you have wound up as the demon, the Nodashi. Your first piece of information that I'm going to give you is that your minion is Nixie.
Okay, so don't kill Nixie. Wait, question.
Yes.
Does this mean Nixie's going to be immediately poisoned?
It does not. I was going to clarify that for you. So, your ability is every night other than tonight, you pick a player and then they will die. And as a permanent status effect, your townsfolk neighbors are poisoned. So anytime that there is something that is like a compound game term, so example, neighbors is the players immediately to the left and right of you. Living neighbors would be the living player closest to the left and right of you. Townsfolk neighbor is the townsfolk to the left and right of you.
Oh
so
goodness.
Since Nixie is not a townsfolk, because you know that she is a minion, that means it will skip over her and go to the nearest townsfolk in that direction. I cannot tell you who that is, but it is important to note that outsiders also are not townsfolk. They are good players, so it will also skip over any outsiders who may be in your path.
Okay, that actually makes this a lot more interesting. Heck yeah.
It is very interesting. Yes, it's a very fun demon. Finally, your bluffs. The demon, this is more for the benefit of the audience. The demon is always given 3 characters that are not in play that would be safe to bluff as if you choose and or tell your minion about. So you'll probably want to write these down real quick. Or I believe you might have a bluffs tab in the bottom left.
I'm ready to write it down in case I don't.
Okay. Your 3 bluffs are the philosopher, the clockmaker, and the flower girl.
I can be so pretty.
Yeah. Do you want to look at those characters, or do you want me to explain them to you real quick just so that you don't like put your foot in it if you try and pretend that you have an ability that you don't have? I didn't hear you if you said anything.
Oh, sorry. I was reading them and I'm like, I feel like I can easily shoot myself in the foot with most of them.
Okay. The philosopher is once per game at night, which includes tonight if you want to bluff that way. You can select a character and you become that character. Now, again, this is just what you would be saying that you did because obviously you don't actually have this ability.
This would be like Galaxy Brain.
And so that would basically let you pretend to be any other character. And if that character, if you really were the philosopher, if the character that you picked was already in play with somebody else, that player would become drunk.
Wait,
so
question.
Yes.
Is drunk similar to poison? Because their
drunk is identical to poison. I don't really like that they have 2 different terms for it. Typically, drunk is a status applied by good players to other good players, and poison is a effect that is given by evil players, but not 100%. But it works the exact same. They function identically. Yeah.
Okay, that is actually very wonderful.
Yeah, so that's a very powerful bluff for you. Also, that means by definition that there is not a philosopher in the game, so that's also helpful to know. The clockmaker is you start knowing the distance between the minion or the demon and their closest minion. So if there were a clockmaker in this game, they would have learned 1 because you were sitting next to your minion. But there isn't, so.
Okay, that's actually also good to know. Okay.
And then the flower girl is each night other than the first, which is tonight. So every night other than tonight, you learn if the demon voted today during any of the executions. Very powerful.
Perfect. Thank you. Do I have to tell you what I'm choosing, or I can just like...
Absolutely not.
Like,
but if you want
okay.
to, you can. You don't even have to choose. You can sort of like be cagey and then decide later. So totally up to you. But if you do tell me, it, can't hurt you.
It might hurt me.
Well, it might, but it's more likely that I will use that information if other characters maybe interact with you in certain ways to like build a narrative.
True. Okay, all I will say is that I will possibly be telling a little neighbor that I'm slipping them drinks.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Alrighty, well, with that, I'm gonna be moving on.
All right, thank you.
13.
Wow.
Wow.
See, I say sisters because I include our husky. Because she's also 8.
Oh,
They're all, you got them
Sorry,
all the
11 and
same
12. I
age?
just did the math.
That's so cute.
Well,
Hello.
Okay, it is time for you to use your ability.
Amazing. I want to make Goblin mad as the klutz, please.
You want to make Goblin mad as the klutz. Oh, hold on,
Yeah.
I need to like move us a little bit here. There we go. Okay, Goblin is mad that they are the klutz. I wish I could say like what they were supposed to be. I can just make up a fake one though. Klutz. They're mad as klutz. Okay, great. Thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you.
Okay.
Eat yourself, jeez.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
you know, we had a 15-year-old pure chocolate lab when we got the cats.
Hello, Goblin.
God, is that you?
That's me.
Hello.
Yes, I am your storyteller, here to tell you 2 things. 1, you're the artist. Do you have any questions about how your ability works?
Let me just make sure and read it one more time, because I know I can do something once per game, but now I forgot because I got nervous.
So I guess I'll just explain it for the
I
benefit
can
of
ask
chat.
you a yes or no question.
Yes, once per game during the day, so like not right now, but as soon as the day starts, you can ask to have a private conversation with me, and I will oblige. You can have a private conversation with me for any questions or discussion you want as well. But during a private conversation, you can ask me any yes or no question, and I have to answer truthfully, assuming nothing else is acting on information, right?
Okay, so then like I could be like, oh, is this person evil? And you have to say yes.
Correct? Well, I'd have to say the correct answer.
Right, you'd have to say correct answer.
Whatever the correct answer is, yeah. It's a very powerful ability, but of course limited by the fact that it's once per game. It's also important to note that when you die, you lose your ability. So if you die before you ask the question, it's gone. Fortunately, deaths do not, well, executions don't happen immediately, but if a demon kills you, you know, tough luck. So you'll want to balance how soon you use that ability versus, you know, like how much information you want to gather.
Yes, I see.
Now, I did
Right.
say that I had a second piece of information to tell you, and
Sure.
that is that you have been selected by the Serenovus to be mad that you are the klutz.
I'm a klutz?
Okay, so do you understand madness? Have you looked at how that works yet?
A little, but not fully. Can you give me a little brief, big,
Yes.
a little big?
So madness is not technically a condition like poisoning. It is rather a description of your behavior. So essentially, you have been assigned by a minion, the Serenovus, to be mad that you are the klutz, which means that if you make an earnest effort to convince at least some players, you don't have to be like completely hogging the town square or anything, but at least try and convince some players that you are the klutz. That is what it means to be mad that you are the klutz. Then you're fine.
Got it.
If you don't, or if I deem your efforts ingenuine, then you might be executed by me at my discretion.
So basically, brief sum up is that if I start like making it seem like I'm the klutz, that is my goal. But I shouldn't just be like, hey everyone, guess what I am?
Yeah, it's so you probably will. I would say that at least to some people in private, you should indicate that you are the klutz in like without. It's a fine line to walk, so you know. I guess good luck.
Okay, I think I'm getting it, but I'll try.
Yeah, but like, okay, so if you just go to the town square and you're like, guys, trust me, I'm the klutz, then it's gonna be like, okay, I
So
don't.
we're allowed to tell people our titles.
Absolutely,
or
you're
fake
also
what our
allowed to
title
just
is.
lie.
That's what I'm. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if that was like
absolutely.
a card we couldn't mention at all. Beautiful.
Oh no, you can say whatever you want, assuming that you're not, you know, being a problem. You know what I mean?
Okay, cool.
Yeah. There are plenty of good reasons for good characters to lie. For example, if you don't want the demon to attack you immediately, You
Right.
might not want to say that you're the artist. Now, obviously, right now, you probably should be saying that you're the klutz. But, you know, later on in the game, the Serenovus decides every night who they target. So
Okay.
that may change.
Wonderful. Next question. If you are mad about something, does that mean that there is a chance that someone else already is the klutz in the room?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay, great. This will be great.
So, for example, if there is another klutz, then if you're like, I'm the klutz, and they're like, oh, no, I'm the klutz, then I would advise you don't be like, oh, okay, you're right. Like, I would at least advise you say, well, one of us is lying, and it's not me, or something like that. Have fun.
Thanks. Thank
Okay,
you,
bye.
God.
Get some sleep, but I can also watch 2 hours of Instagram reels.
I think that's the relationship I have with one of my best friends.
Huh?
Yes.
The popping.
Hiya.
Oh my god, he is alive. What the fuck?
Hi, Shy.
Hi.
Hello. You are the klutz. For the audience's purposes, you are an outsider, and your ability is when you learn that you died, publicly choose a player. If they are evil, your team loses.
But if they're not, then
If they're not, then it's fine. Nothing happened. You just died, and that's fine.
all right.
So
Sounds good.
basically, it's like if you die, you might lose the game immediately for the good team. So figure out who you can trust and who you can't.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
I miss.
I was literally just saying that it's taking so long because maybe Greybuck's grabbing someone and then they go, oh, help, I have technical difficulties. And not even a minute later, you come back and go, oh, I have technical difficulties.
No,
I'm
I
back.
couldn't figure out something in the map, and I left. And I was like, how do I do this? Oh no, because I don't know how this website works, and my
Right.
monitor's kind of fucked. So like sometimes if I'm not if I'm full screen on the other monitor, well, it's because it's a television. One of my monitors is a television. So basically,
Oh.
I can't
You fucking
access like the
nice.
tabs on the side.
Hello, Carbon. How's it going? You are muted.
Hello, hi.
Hello. You're
Hi.
the mutant. I
Yes.
probably need to explain how madness works for you two. Madness is a description of your actions and or the way that you are presenting yourself. It's not strictly a status. So to be mad that you are an outsider means that you are convincing people that you are an outsider. So basically, if you admit that you are an outsider,
I'm dead.
then I will probably execute you, but not necessarily, depending on what is funnier.
I mean, I would never be an outsider. I'm part of the in-group, okay? I'm so cool. So cool.
And
Go
like
with my
what kind of in-group character are you?
Oh.
Anyway, just think about it. If people are, I would also say, you don't necessarily have to be like completely trying to like dominate conversations about this. However, if everybody's sort of taking it for granted that you are an outsider, they're like, well, we think Carbon's an outsider. If you just like let that stand and don't say anything about it to refute it,
I'm an insider. I don't know what they're talking
I'm an
about.
insider.
I have insider trading knowledge, okay? We're gonna sell all the stocks. We'll make lots of money. Nancy
stonks.
Pelosi is my aunt.
Okay. All right, you ready? You ready to go back?
I'm ready.
Boxes sound kind
Well,
of
what
sucks. I
about
have
back in the
one, but
days? How the
doesn't
fuck
sound
did
good.
you?
What?
I was saying the box thing. I have one, but the sound.
Hi.
Hey, Sonopa, you are the
Hello.
town crier.
Yeah,
Every
I
night.
think I understand it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to read it for chat. Every
Okay.
night, other than tonight, of course, you learn if a minion made a nomination.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty
Yeah.
self-explanatory. Very
Compared
powerful
to all the
information.
other ones, yeah. Compared
But
to
it's,
all the
well,
other ones,
it's
pretty,
it's self-explanatory, but very powerful.
right. But the problem is, I have to remember who voted.
Sure do. What
My
nominated?
memory is terrible. Or, well, yeah.
Yeah.
My memory
Well,
is
there's a
terrible,
different
I
character that
fear.
learns about people voting. So,
Mhm.
yeah. So.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Remember
Why
watching the
not?
fucking Ludwig subathon, and as a straight guy, just staring at his fucking wet nipples.
Wow!
What, brother?
Hello.
Hi. Perky, you are the mathematician.
Yeah.
Your brain is
This is
so
funny.
huge. Every night you learn how many players' abilities worked abnormally due to another player's ability.
What uses that? I don't know what use that is for.
Well, that will be helpful in determining which demon is or isn't in play, and or things like that. So it's not necessary. Like, this game is all about triangulating information. So I would suggest that you write down what numbers I give you every night.
Okay.
And it is helpful to know, perhaps, that tonight your answer is 0.
0.
No
Okay.
abilities worked improperly due to another player's ability.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Instead of having, you know, what a gyro would have or what a fucking burrito would have, it's just different ingredients.
That's so good,
Different
though.
Hello.
Hey, Sid. You
Hi.
have a very funny character. It is a one-and-done character. You have to use its ability on the first day of the game. And
The only question I had about it is, because it says publicly, does it mean I have to say it, or do I also message it to you?
it means you have to say it.
Okay.
However, to, you know, I mean, we'll see if other players are going to do it, but you can absolutely convince other players to fake it if you want some cover on whether or not you are the real juggler. Any number of players can say that they are making a juggler claim, much like anybody can claim that they're making a slayer shot. So often in Sects and Violets on day one, there's, you know, several people claiming to juggle, and yours would be the only one that actually matters. But you do have to publicly say, I would like to use the juggler ability to guess A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now, a couple of things.
Yeah. Keep going.
So you may guess up to 5, and it can be 5 different players, or it can be one player multiple times with different characters. You just get 5 guesses. So however you want to use
so
that.
basically what you're saying is if I pick Shy, I can just guess all 4 of the demons, and then if it says, and it's like yes, and it's like, oh, okay, well, Shy is a demon.
Yeah, that is absolutely a viable use. You can pick any player and be like, I think, like, I guess that Shy is this, or this. And then if I give you a 1, odds are pretty good that that's correct, unless there's something else fucking with your information.
Yeah, true. I think I'll just do that because I'll be very honest. I do not have the brain capacity to give a shit about this.
Okay, fair enough.
So, yeah. Good luck. Thank you.
Okay, ta-ta, bye.
Bye.
European food at most any point, but you can also get like Asian food and
Hello, you are muted. Great. There you go. You're unmuted. You are the Oracle. You don't actually learn anything tonight, but I'm just going to go over your ability quickly for your sake and chat's sake. Each night other than tonight, you learn how many of the dead players are evil.
Interesting.
So this will help you determine if town has executed a minion, or potentially certain demons have things that interact with either the Vigor Mortis will want to kill its own minions at night, and or a Fangu will body hop and they will be dead, and then there will be a new demon, and so that would be another. So there's a couple of different ways that this information is useful, but it will give you a general gauge on how the good team is doing in a sense, while also potentially giving you other information depending on which demons you think are in play.
Okay.
Any questions?
So, there's so much shit.
Okay, so like, your ability is not something that you have to actively use. I will just be stopping by tomorrow night and doing the same thing, and I will just tell you a number. It'll be, 0, 1, 2, whatever.
Okay, that part I get.
Probably won't be 2.
Yeah.
But
that part I understand, because that's pretty explanatory. Then you were talking about the demons.
yeah, so you might want to take a chance to look at the possible demons. There's only going to be 1 demon in play, but it's going to be one of those 4, and they all work a little differently. So you may want to check what those demons could be, and then cross-reference that with the information that you have and see if that tells you anything. Obviously, you don't have any information right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tomorrow night you'll be doing the chat, and then you'll tell me a number, and then that's how I know how many.
That's just that's what you learn. Yeah. So like,
okay.
What your conclusions are will depend on what you think is going on in the game. But
okay.
Yeah.
I think I get it.
Okay. Well, feel free to always ask me a question whenever you want. You can always ask for a private chat with me, or you can ask a rules question in general if you need to in town.
You gave me an easy roll to start off with, didn't you?
Honestly, it is one of the easier roles just because I just give you information and you don't have to like ask any questions or do weird things. There's a lot of weird characters in this set that are like, you learn some true and some false things, figure it out, which is also hard. So
all right.
you just learn a number, and that number should only ever go up or stay the same, obviously.
Yeah.
So, alrighty, I will talk to you in a bit.
All right.
Yeah, you just have to like
Yeah.
out
Is it
for it.
easily accessible?
Depends on where you live.
I'm really biased.
'Cause I
I grew
have
up in New
not-
York, so
Like,
Tickling his tooth.
Well,
I don't know.
welcome
Oh my
in.
god, we're
God,
alive.
good morning.
It
How
is
is that you?
Oh,
daytime on the Clocktower. I am not God. I'm your storyteller, your local town historian, and I was
Great.
murdered
Is
by
that
a
you?
demon most foul. I was murdered by a demon most
Oh my
foul.
god, it's a bird.
How rude of them.
How rude of them. Yes, as the town,
I heard he's kind of nasty.
it is your responsibility to figure out what has happened. I am going to be giving you a certain amount of time. There will be a timer in the middle of the screen, after which nominations will be open and I will require everyone to be back here in the town square. But before that happens, feel free to have any private chats you want, any chats in voice channels that you want, any chats in the town square that you want, any chats with me, the storyteller, that you want, and all of that. And when the gong comes back, I just request that you all return here, and then we will begin nominations. You can still discuss a little bit, but that is when people will start being potentially executed. So I will also, as a fair warning, be giving you less time every day. So make use of it as you will.
Dwindling
Oh, no.
resources. I know it well.
yippee.
Yippee.
Go.
Woo!
Do we have any bird
Oh, that was
VTubers
so
here?
ominous.
What?
Do we have any bird VTubers here?
Bird
Any
beast.
birds?
Bird?
Any birds in
No.
chat? 'Cause he said
Sometimes
Yep.
Okay, I realized, do I have to use the juggler before, or do I do it during nomination? Because obviously, like, a bunch of people are, like, moving around.
You can do it during the nomination period. I would prefer if you didn't try and do it like during a vote discussion or something like that. But like once the like 8 minutes is up, you can say like, okay, now that we're all back here, I would like to make a juggle. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. No, okay, then that's all I needed to know. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Perfect.
Since now.
Style mad.
Like Cthulhu level.
Oh, we did Cthulhu level mad.
We love
that
Cthulhu.
here.
Praise him.
Praise him and his noodly appendages. This is actually what Pastafarianism is about. It's a secret
Yep.
front.
Secret front. Amazing.
Are demons and stuff because they're together? Oh, sorry.
They might be.
Learn something new every day.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Oh, hi!
Oh, hi.
Dad!
It works.
Dad, get out! We were testing something! We're experimenting! Go away! Get out!
Test
God.
these nuts.
This is literally the do you consent? I don't, and then you popped up right in the middle.
I do, and I don't. Didn't you forget someone?
Apparently so. What do you want?
I'm listening. If
Okay,
you
well,
want to waste this time together, then that's
works. I'm
fine.
gonna
We're
go.
having a conversation and you. Okay, never mind.
I'm here to
I mean,
listen
it
and
works,
observe.
so-
I'm the
What'd you-
storyteller.
At least tell me what. Do you know what you got? Do you know what to do
Yeah,
with this?
You want to know? There's characters in the top right where you can
Right,
like.
right.
So, but I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but you'll figure it out at least during nominations, so it'll be fine. It's nothing special.
Okay, I'm gonna wait. How do I? Let's figure out how do I hang this up.
Incredible.
Hey!
What?
I'm learning how this works.
I forgot.
Oh, wrong button.
Klutz, you said?
Yeah.
Now,
It's the banana looking thing.
What are these places on the side for all the conversations? Greenhouse, herb garden, circus tent.
Think of them like Discord channels for voice.
Who wants to go to the circus tent? I'm going.
Wait, so what does that do? So you
Juggling is basically I randomly guess the role of a certain person, which in this case is going to be 4 demons of one specific person. And then I will get feedback whether that is correct or not.
Do it on Nixium, and I don't know why.
Nixie, okay. The only problem is
you said that. You said that like, oh, they're together. You know. What
oh yeah, because it's funny. Yeah. I mean, the only problem is that
I can't do that.
I will say, I'm seeing Macy and Nixie go into chats and like pass DMs around a lot. So I'm not saying they are evil, but we should keep an eye on them.
So what you're saying is we should all gang up on one person for no arbitrary reason.
I see.
I think we should wait up.
Fucking clowns, am I right?
As Perky comes back.
Oh man. Sorry, we were laughing because everyone's like in the circus tent chat.
The immediate danger of a demon and a minion talking together immediately.
First day is always just like, huh, what interesting. Whatever will we do?
Yeah, first day is always kind of awkward because everyone's like, what the fuck am I doing? Basically.
Traditionally, the first day in this group tends to be, let's spend 7 minutes not talking about anything related to this game and then panic when there's only 1 minute left.
That's very
So
true.
real.
Yeah.
I do that.
Very accurate.
Very accurate. So accurate.
Have you guys seen the new game that's
Case in
releasing based on the Dune movies?
No.
Alright, I don't trust him. Alright, everyone, we're turning into carbon right now.
Laughter.exe activated.
If you don't laugh, you're on the
If you didn't laugh at if your bad raise your hand joke, obviously you have something to hide.
Okay. I have a question for y'all. And God doesn't have the answer. What's the difference between insiders and outsiders? They're on the same team, right?
Yes, they are. So insiders are townsfolk with good abilities that will help the team. Outsiders are townsfolk with bad abilities that will hurt the team.
Oh, I see.
As someone who's not lived here all their life, so people are like, I didn't know you since you were 2. Therefore, we don't trust you.
Therefore, you're evil.
I see. Wow, that's so close-minded, though. I would welcome any outsiders.
Middle school all over again.
But you also have to have a certain air of caution around new people.
I think we should just be welcoming of everyone and then give them a chance, all right? See what happens.
I'm not saying you shouldn't be welcoming and giving them a chance.
Other thing to say.
But you also should err on the side of caution, feel them out.
Right.
Sharpening my paperwork, sharpening it up, figuring things out.
Yeah, you can feel them out. I'm just saying you should give them a chance, especially if they're from a different place, another town. You gotta take care of them.
Robin's like, I welcome our human overlords, actually. You know what? He's probably just lonely.
All I'm saying is if we witch hunt someone, eventually we're bound to be right.
Oh
no.
Or dead. Or that too.
Kill everyone and then no one will die.
Exactly.
I see.
Listen, all I'm saying is it takes one special bowl of punch.
I'm not hearing a lot of D's claiming.
I'm gonna leave this room before
it's
we
not
drink
gonna be.
punch in
It's
the
gonna be
tent.
Jamestown, not Jonestown.
Nobody likes my punch idea.
Oh, God.
Also dropped as a punchline. Wait, what's our timer like?
Oh man. Just when I show up. What?
Hey yo.
Join, everyone leaves. Am I the party pooper? I swear to God.
I mean, we're running out of time anyways.
Yeah, guys, let's all panic and be like, what the fuck? We're supposed to talk about the game. Oh no.
I've seen so much information. I think I figured it all out. Really, I really do. I think I figured.
Why are you on about the rules, or are you on about the fact how the site works?
Oh no! Wait a minute! All right, everyone, we're voting Carbon off. He's mean to me.
There's the second score.
Carbon can't even defend himself. He's gone. He's so
he's gone. So like, if he ain't here,
you know what?
then
You're all mean to me. Get all of you been deleted.
Did anyone get popcorn from the circus? Oh no.
No.
I
don't like
I
popcorn.
didn't. Can I get some?
I did find that.
You don't like popcorn?
Nope.
That's fair. I'll eat your
What?
popcorn. That's mine.
Popcorn, yes. Regular popcorn, hell no.
What part of popcorn is not yummy?
The kernel.
All of it.
Okay, that's true.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's why he went to KFC.
Okay, time for private chats has ended. Nominations can begin at any time. If there are anybody that wants to claim juggler, now would be the time to do so.
Me.
You would. Oh, Sid would like to claim juggler. Okay.
Yeah, me.
Sid, who you juggling?
I'm gonna. Okay, I'll be very honest with all of you. I cannot be asked to give a shit when it comes to how like this role works. It's too difficult to even try in the first day. So I'm gonna do a funny. Nixie, I'm very sorry. I'm just gonna guess all 4 demon rolls on you.
That's my man.
Unless it's Vortox, but you know we'll figure that out soon enough, I guess. But yeah, that is my juggler. It is 4 times demon on Nixie. That's. Grabak, do I have to specifically say all of them, or can I also do it?
No, that's clear enough.
Tell us all of them.
Oh my god.
Okay. Sid has juggled that Nixie is all 4 of the demons. Are there any other jugglers who would like to come forward?
Me? No, I'm kidding. The only things I juggle is your mom.
The problem with juggler is that you're pretty much gonna be forced to die night 1, and you're not gonna get any information.
Wait, does that mean he's dying? Wait,
no,
yes,
it's because it's the safe kill. That's why.
Damn, Daniel.
Okay, well, nominations are open. In order to nominate those of you who are less familiar, you simply say, I would like to nominate insert person here.
Can we unionize and nominate Greybug?
No, there is no atheist on this script. You cannot try and not execute me without an atheist on this script. However, I would like to just go over quickly the rules for executions and nominations. Everybody is allowed to make up to 1 nomination per day, assuming that they are living, and everyone can only be nominated once per day. We will take a round of votes after the sort of accusation and defense phase. I ask that only the accuser and the defender speak during that period because things get very circular and long and drawn out if people don't. So pay attention if you want to make an accusation on why you're accusing them. Don't just outsource it to 3 other people. The number of votes required to make an execution is half of the remaining living players' worth of votes. So at this point, I believe that would be 5 because there's 9 of you, if I'm counting correctly. If there is enough votes, you are on the block. You are not immediately executed. However, at that point, anybody else can be nominated. And if they get more votes than you, then instead they take your place on the block. If they get less votes, you're still on the block. And if they get the same number of votes, you're both off the block, which may or may not be important.
All right, guys, get your block off. Let's go.
Get your blocks off.
Get the block off.
So I will give you guys a couple of minutes to talk a little bit publicly if you would like, and or make nominations.
Cool.
I believe.
Yeah, Shy. Say it. Do it. I don't know what you're gonna do, but do it.
Let me think.
Oh my god. VTuber thinking? What the fuck?
I know, right?
Oh yeah, by the way, I've completely forgot about this. Because there could be a Vortox, each day if no one is executed, evil wins. So we kinda
Yeah, we do have to execute somebody just to be safe.
You miss every shot you don't take.
This is true.
Okay,
Question, are nominations allowed on yourself?
Let's just flip a
Yes,
coin.
nominations are
Alright.
allowed on yourself. Absolutely.
Okay, I'll sacrifice myself. I nominate myself.
Why are you suicide?
Sid has nominated himself.
As long as nobody votes, you're gonna be alive.
Yeah, no one
To be fair,
votes.
he is gonna die either way.
I'm purely doing it because of the Vortox, and I play gacha games. My luck is terrible. I do not want to take the 25% chance. Okay. That is my reasoning. Whether you want to or not, be my guest. I'll vote for myself. Yes.
Okay.
Whoa, we're getting way
spacebar to raise your hand to execute.
Thirsty.
Yippee! Murder!
Incredible.
That didn't work.
If I didn't take it off,
Imagine we
majority
go to the
is
night and
5.
Greg
That is not enough votes to execute. Nominations are still open.
Imagine we go to the first night and Grover goes, all right, evil wins, bye.
I was just
Sid, can you pick a number between 1 and 5?
3.
I nominate Macy.
You nominate Macy? Okay.
Yeah, Macy.
What'd I do?
I second the nomination.
Nothing. I don't know.
Shy has nominated Macy.
Last
Shy,
number.
please make your accusation first, and then
so
Macy will have
because
a
you don't have any evidence.
chance to defend.
It's because
thing is fate. I asked my fellow friend Sid to pick a number between 1 and 5, and I know that doesn't include all players.
Wait, Macy.
But I am not smart enough to think of that.
They won't mind telling us what their role is. Just say it.
My role.
Macy.
what's the role?
Oh.
The
I don't
accused.
know.
What's your role?
Oh, my role is Catboy, and I think that's why Shy is nominating me.
Yeah, no, you're out.
I'm sorry. Gotta put you down.
Can't be having that.
Is that actually a role and Gray didn't give it to me, bro?
I'm checking the list to be sure, I promise.
Okay, to be clear, Deez, you are neither the accuser nor the defense.
What can I say?
No, as in, please leave it only to the person who's been accused and is in defense during this phase. That is what discussion is for beforehand, because even in just this short amount of time, we've already gotten derailed talking about Catboys.
Well, I don't
fine.
think, yeah, no, that's my case. I'm sorry, Misty, they're funny.
They're funny, huh?
If you guys want to vote for it, go for it.
Macy, do you have your
fate.
defense?
My defense is that this is just Catboy on Catboy violence.
Okay,
She's right.
well, unless you have anything else that you want to say, I'm going to start the countdown.
Unos, dos,
I can't believe
tres,
this.
cuatro. Wait, actually,
My only crime was having a tail.
Oh my.
Macy is on the block for execution.
VTuber violence
However,
is
nominations
crazy.
are still open.
Oh, I see. Okay.
guys, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
Okay.
Nominate Shy. Counter nominate Shy.
Go for it. Go for it. I have a dang good defense.
I'll nominate Shy, Bad Kitty.
Nixie, feel free to make your accusation
accusation
first.
Yeah, bad cat. You can't just go picking on other cats.
Agree.
Okay, fair enough.
Agree.
Shy.
My fellow inmates, I think this accusation is absolutely outrageous, and I'll say this: I didn't know that it was a cat matter in play. Is it wrong to follow your heart and your fate? No?
Yes.
Do you guys believe in fate? Then, you know.
No, kill him.
Did I really commit a crime for speaking my mind? That's my case.
It's not illegal if you don't get caught.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, that was a thought.
Okay, that sounds like your full defense. 6 to execute, 5 to tie.
What happens if
we have to execute someone, remember?
No, I don't think we have to execute someone.
Depends on how much you want to roll the dice, baby.
If it's Vortox, then you know you don't execute anybody. Then
I guess we'll figure out a
Vortox
draw.
wins.
That is 5. That is 5. That is a tie. Therefore, no one is on the block. Are there any other nominations today?
Oh, wait.
Honestly, do we 50-50 if it's Vortox or not? Fuck it.
it's technically 75-25 because there's 3 other rules as well.
Yeah.
Okay, shut the fuck up, nerd.
Yeah, that is correct. Nothing pisses me off more than incorrect math. Sid is right. It is 75-25.
I need that on a tape. Sid is right. Thank you.
50, either it is or it isn't.
That is not how math works.
You wouldn't get it.
Okay, closing nominations in 10 seconds. If nobody nominates, then we go to night.
If we don't nominate and it's Vortox, we lose, by the way. But, you know.
Round 1, it's all right. We can restart.
Just re-rack.
Re-queue. Q next.
It's just like
GG's.
shooting an 8-ball into a corner pocket when there's still other balls to be hit.
10 seconds up.
Yeah, it's already
3,
over.
2,
1.
And everyone is dead. Bop, bop,
Deez
bop.
has been executed. Go to sleep.
What?
Oh no! What the heck?
Why?
Oh, wait.
It's probably because I fucked up. Oh.
Huh?
Oh, because of your roll? Wait, what roll did you have?
Can't say.
Oh no, I was
Yeah, so I did not
Can't
say this.
say.
I would prefer if we don't do too much litigation during the night about the actual game state, simply because a lot of us are going to be in and out of muted chats and things like that. So mostly
Oh,
the
yeah.
nighttime is just some hee hee ha ha time to get a drink or talk to your chat if you're streaming. So you can
Right.
figure that out tomorrow.
In other words, do not talk about the game.
Okay.
So how about those
The game.
Because it wasn't
graphics were cute.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone knows
Perky
about
just
the game, but if you do, then you lost.
God damn it.
Lost the game.
God damn it. I can't believe you've done this.
Wait, what happened?
What?
Atria just made us all lose the game, if you know what the game is.
What did you say?
Okay, I guess tomorrow it's gonna be like, yes, the evils win. Bye, have a good day.
Oh, okay.
Hi there. Nice lift.
Wow.
Nice lift.
I was like, oh man, this is gonna be a re-rack because it's gonna be a re-rack. How we do this? Oh wait,
I'm honestly, well, anyway.
I was like, you know what? I'll go for the meme and hope for the klutz the madness procs, and that's exactly what happened. So yes.
Yeah. I think personally, I think that was about ideal for you that it was already off the table, so it obfuscates a little bit why I was executing. But anyway, who would you like to select?
I will go for Shy. As for klutz.
Okay, you would like Shy to be Sarah Novus, that he is the klutz. Great.
Yeah.
Got that. Okay, great. Fantastic. Have a good one.
You too.
No, wait, no, don't worry.
I'm just glad that you know.
You know,
Hi there.
Hello. Hi.
Way to hold out. Who would you like to select tonight?
Sinopa.
Sinopa. Okay, let me mark the where the fuck are they? There we go. There we go. All right, great. Had to find them on the circle. Great. Okay, great. Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, it can't be me. I don't stream.
oh yeah, it's alright.
I stream once every noon. Yellow.
Hi, Shy. I have great news for you.
Oh.
You have been selected by the Sarah Novus to be mad that you are the klutz.
Oh, so I'm not actually the klutz?
No, you are the klutz.
Oh, okay.
But what that means is that if you are not actively trying to convince people tomorrow that you are the klutz, that I might execute you.
Oh, I have to do it every day?
Well, as long as you're being mad to do it by the klutz.
I mean,
or by the Serenovus, rather.
I think I told everyone my role. Do I have to? All right, I will.
Listen, if you don't talk about it at all, then I'm not going to say that you're making an earnest effort to convince people of that fact.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
It's quiet.
My brain cannot figure it out, so I'll just see it tomorrow. I gave up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess this works out because my chat is.
You guys. Oh my god. Actually, wait. Hold on. Never mind. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to you guys after the ad break ends.
Hey, dads.
That's what I want for Turbo.
Same.
Like I canceled my Amazon Prime for Turbo because it was cheaper by like $5 fucking bucks.
If I had disposable income, I would consider it, but ad blocker it is for now.
You just mail to your chat.
Hello there.
Hello there.
So what's the number?
Tonight, you learn that one dead player is evil.
Oh. Okay then.
Yeah. Worth noting that this is taking into account any events that have already happened tonight. So that if that helps.
So Pete, can people die during the night?
Correct. The demon picks somebody to die every night. And the demon does act before your information.
Okay, so it's possible that the one person dead on my screen right now isn't the one evil that's actually dead.
Isn't the only dead person and therefore correct.
Okay.
Yes, just wanted to throw in just a little bit more sauce to the mix. There is a specific order that people wake up in the night, and the demon is one of the sort of middle ones to act. They get to act before any sort of information characters go, which means both that them killing things affects information, but also if they kill you before I wake you up, then you don't get any information. So that also means you live through the night. Congratulations. By nature of me being here, you have lived. Congratulations.
All right, so if I don't see you in one of the nights, I'm dead.
Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
So, there you go. Okay.
Like random days in which I eat like I'm dying tomorrow.
Do you get the thing where you're just like, if you are too busy, you just forget that bodily functions exist, and then they all smack you like a truck?
No.
No?
Hello.
Hello, Perky.
Hi.
Hi. You are... Hold on, let me
Bad with numbers. That's what I am. Mathematician.
Oh, wait, hold on. Why is that? Sorry, I'm just making sure that I 100% have the rules correct before I tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, correct. You learn 1.
1.
You learn a 1.
Yeah, whatever that was is what killed the other. Okay, got it.
Okay. That's all.
I'll just do it after this round. But because of the round of the game, I just forget. And then I remember way too late.
Okay, so chat, I'm going to give you guys a bit of a briefing on what happened during the ads. We had some huge times here. I deemed that D's had not adequately met the criteria for being mad that they were the klutz. If they said it, it was only in a very, very brief conversation, and I think I was there for pretty much all of their conversations. They did get the execution off of Masty, and so I decided to execute when nobody else had gotten on the block. I decided to do that so that it didn't make it super obvious I was trying to fish Masty out of the hole and mostly just trying to punish the good team. Hopefully that's how it worked. I then lied to Atria because she is poisoned and gave her a 1. I did. Oracle poisoned 1. I did. I'm a little worried, but like, you know, listen, that's part of the fun. The town crier is dead, which is a huge blow to the good team because they would have learned that a minion nominated. Well, somewhat, but people might be afraid of the Nodashi and they may be able to sort of reverse engineer it. Oh, actually, I haven't stopped by Sid yet. Huh! Imagine! I almost fucking forgot to tell Sid his information. Insane. Great. I love that I'm working through this with chat. It's great. It's fine. I haven't started the day yet.
What kind?
I don't know. Like, all I have is...
Okay, can you tell me why we're losing? I really want to know. I tried figuring out, but I can't.
I sure can't. However, I can tell you that you got 0 guesses correct.
Oh no, who would have thought? Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no, have a good day. I've been playing God. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh no.
No.
No, that sounds too good.
It's like the way I do it sometimes, whenever I can like mix the ice cream with like broken cookies, I literally just like, oh, have a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Same shit.
Da, 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 da.
Nobody can hear you because you're muted, if that's what you mean.
No. I just meant like when I'm dead. Can they hear my voice when I'm talking?
When you are dead, they can hear your voice because you are still playing the game and you still have all the information that you had as a living player. You do not have an ability anymore, but you are fully free to tell people.
Muted because I thought I was dead. I didn't understand what we were supposed to be doing now that
Don't
I'm
worry,
dead.
during the night phase, people shouldn't be talking about the game because I requested that they not. So
no, I understand that.
You just missed out on a few little like silly conversations.
Because I was like just sitting here like, oh, I guess I'm dead.
No, don't worry about it. This is in fact why I like this game so much because you do still play this game. You still win with the good team. You, point of fact, have not been selected by the Serenovus tonight, so you can tell everyone whatever you want about what happened yesterday. So if you know, okay, so I will say I tried to listen into all of your conversations, so I did not directly hear you claim that you were the klutz. So if you did and I didn't hear it, sorry, but that is part of...
I was trying to make it subtle and say, like, one, have people either willing to talk about what they were, and then also... at one point we were talking about insiders versus outsiders, and I was like, oh boy, I can't wait to be bullied in middle school all over again, implying that I was an outsider character.
Gotcha.
I was trying to lay it down and still be subtle and not just be like, hey, everyone.
Well, for reference, I would say that that's probably a little too subtle.
Okay,
especially because you specifically were asked to be mad about being a specific outsider, not just an outsider.
Okay, I didn't realize it was that specific.
Well, you know, we make mistakes and we learn. So, game, unfortunately, that means that your ability will not be able to be used. However, you do have a powerful piece of information that you can tell the town, because you're totally allowed to say that the Serenovus selected you the previous day.
Oh, so, that is okay, so that is a specific thing.
You're allowed to tell town literally anything you want as long as you're not, like, actually bullying people or whatever. Okay. You can gaslight, you can tell the truth, any mechanic. Now, had you said that yesterday, and you're like, hey guys, I got selected by the Serenovus, then I'd be like, well, gosh, it sure doesn't sound like you're trying to convince people that you're actually the klutz, and I probably would have executed you, but you could say it. You could say it. You could say it if you want.
About it, I thought you meant I wasn't supposed to outright say I was the klutz, and I was supposed to be subtle about it.
I was trying to say, like, don't be too overt, like, hey guys, you should trust me. I'm the klutz. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. I now understand.
It's a little difficult.
Too late.
But you're still in the game. Okay. You're still in the game. Point of fact, also, you can no longer make nominations. You can vote one more time for the rest of the game. So
okay, so I gotta say
you get one. Well, you can use it whenever your heart tells you.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will not be saying like this is the ghost vote time. It's literally just if you vote, then that's the rest of the game. That's your last vote.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. So you still absolutely have agency. In fact, when I said that majority is how many people is needed to execute, that is majority number of living players. But like if we get down to 4 players, that means 2 is a majority, and there's gonna be 7 ghost votes. The ghosts can completely carry the end game because they'll have way more votes than there are even living players, and it doesn't.
I'm getting it.
Yeah. So you still have a very important role in solving this puzzle.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Cannot wait.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
But yeah, no, I just wake up really tired, and I feel like my shoulders hurt. Not hurt, but they're uncomfortable.
Sha, you might be feeling bad because you're not feeding yourself properly.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Incredible.
All right, did we lose the game?
You did not lose the game. I would have just declared that you immediately lost the game. Other than the game, which we all just
we've all lost the game again.
However, Sinopa has died in the night. It's tragic.
Oh, no.
You guys have
It'll be
7
no
minutes. Have fun.
Okay, so I think what
very
happened
much.
to D's. I think what happened to D's is that there's a witch, and they chose D's last night or during the day or whenever it is, so that because D is nominated, she got killed.
I actually didn't nominate. I was just a
okay.
I was just a ghosty who was. I was playing with Shy's thing because I didn't realize I wasn't supposed to do that. I will say. I was chosen to be mad about stuff yesterday, and I didn't do a good job, so that also might have been.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So,
Also, just as a minor note, it's worth mentioning that a witch kill is not an exexecution. They simply die.
Okay. I got you.
I was just executed for being too funny and original and not. It was anti-Catboy hate. It was anti-Catboy hate. There's too many Catboys. I'm just saying. No Catboys have died just yet, have they?
There's so much Catboy hate.
It's interesting.
Oh man, I wanted to talk
I don't like
with
this violence.
Sid.
Okay, so I was town crier. I died very quickly, so I don't know if they found out somehow.
You're a town crier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoever's ability didn't work correctly. Oh, hi, God. Is that correct what I'm saying? Is it correct that mathematician means that when Perky got told 1, if that's correct, that means that 1 ability from someone didn't work correctly?
A mathematician receiving a 1 would mean that one person's ability worked abnormally with a very important caveat due to another player's ability. In general, that just means didn't work correctly, but there are a few characters that can interfere with themselves, and they would not register if they were interfering with themselves.
Okay,
But-
no, I just needed to double check on them normally because that word's not.
That
really
is
what I
what
use.
mathematician learns, is how many players' abilities did not work correctly because somebody else
that's
influenced them.
useless.
But that means that there is someone's ability who didn't work correctly, which might have been mine.
Oh well, shit. I don't have anything to do because I got a useless roll.
I don't think I heard you say that.
Were you
Oh yeah, that's fair.
then?
What?
I'm asking you these. Were you mutant?
What
Were
was
you the
I?
mutant?
No,
Yeah.
I was not the mutant. I was the artist.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So I have some information actually for town today. If while you're all still here, I know Sid and Pokey aren't, but I'm a flower girl, and I learn each night if a demon has voted. And I got a yes last night, so a demon did vote yesterday.
Everybody voted yesterday, though. That's the problem.
I know. That is my ability. I'm just giving you the info, guys. Like, I can't change how it works.
And if you disappear, that's gonna be really unfortunate. Let's see.
What?
That's so ominous, Carbon.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, like what?
I'm just saying, if I were a villain, that's what I would do.
Well, here's the thing, right? If I got chosen specifically to do something, and it was the first night, so that means that nobody really knows me. Who would pick me to do something on vibes alone? if you guys know each other.
Literally anyone, to be honest.
All right. I was trying to be all cool socialist, sociologist about it, but I guess not. Okay, my bad. Might be. I'm gonna go knit a blanket. I'll see y'all later. Make an ecto blanket out of ectoplasm or some shit. Because I'm a ghost now.
Can I just say I am surprised that I'm not dead.
I'm surprised you're not dead too.
It's like, yes, I know it's the easiest kill of your life, and they're like, nope.
Well, who did you select yesterday? Nixie and one other person, right? And if they
Nixie,
didn't feel
just Nixie.
then
Just
it's
Nixie.
not Nixie. You've eliminated one person because
Yeah, but still, it doesn't matter because it's the easiest kill of your life because it's a safe kill because you're not getting anybody away who's risky. That's the thing. Like whether or not it's Nixie, it doesn't matter. It's like it's a safe kill. That's why.
Okay,
There are
remind me who
also
it was that was calling anyone over 25 an old hag.
Oh, that was Carbon.
Wait, who pulled up in this establishment?
That was Carbon.
All right, my anti-carbon stance goes strong.
I just said I had no chance at the age 571.
Right? I'm a couple billion years old. Like,
Billion with a B.
Billion.
Okay, damn.
I am still so lost as to why these died. Like I've been reading for the rules the whole time, and it's just like,
So
someone should set up the ultimate D-Such joke.
They were mad as the Klets. Deez was mad as the Klets, and then they weren't like being actively insistent about being the Klets, so they got executed because of the rules. As for why Deez is mad about being Klets, they had to have been inflicted madness upon by well, I mean, not really inflicted, but you get it, by probably an evil roll, because I can't think of any of the good rolls that do that.
I'm constantly looking at their list to see if
Like, Sid, hello.
Hi there.
I was like wondering, like Sid's, like why the demon didn't kill Sid, but then I guess Nixie's not the demon since Sid accused Nixie and he's still alive. Otherwise, he would have killed. She would have killed him. No.
Minion though.
Could have.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I just find it a little bit inconvenient that she had to declare very loudly out of a call to everyone of a role that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't like Deez was mad about being mutant, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
so-
It's either Sarah Novus or a mutant thing for madness, so it's likely a Sarah.
Yeah, so Serenovus, and then we don't know as far as demons.
Well, we know it's not a Vortox, right? Oh wait, no. We didn't kill anyone.
Has anyone else got any
Deez was
info,
considered
like,
executed.
quickly?
Deez was considered executed, so we don't know it's not Vortex.
Deez was in fact executed, just
I
to be
was
clear about how I
executed. Sorry,
operated
guys.
that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Vortex, so I generally don't. I don't know.
Yeah, but it can still be because Deez was the one who got executed. So.
Well, you know what? Can I execute myself? Does that count?
Can you nominate yourself?
That's
Yeah,
what
you can nominate
I'm
yourself.
All right. Just get me out.
You're nominating yourself?
Yeah. My role isn't that useful to begin with.
I'm just double checking if there's a rule where if you kill yourself, you win or something.
I checked that already.
Not in this script.
Not in this script, in a different script, yeah.
In the next life.
I'm just gonna pick someone that I trust well enough to not be evil, so I don't lose us the game. But yeah.
Okay.
I don't get the switch up though, but sure. Because
Shy is accusing himself.
But whatever.
For reasons.
I don't know. Like, I'm down not to, like, get me out if you guys think that it's a Vortex and play it safe. But,
This would be a way to trigger your ability, though.
I mean, read the rules. I don't know if there's any.
Well, that's why I came out with my info early, because a Vortex would make all your info false, right? So I got the info I got last night, but if anyone else got info and they think it wasn't right, then, it might point to a Vortex. But if people got info and they think it was right, it might say, actually.
Regardless,
question.
This is neither
first,
the nominator or the execution.
Sorry.
Can I ask you a question?
If you have a
for
rules
that?
question, absolutely.
Yes. When it comes to Vortox, when they make the townsfolk yield false info, is it all of the townsfolk no matter what, or do you just choose?
It is all townsfolk all the time, and unlike Drunken Poison, it must be false.
Okay.
So in the case of
Okay.
Drunken Poison, I am allowed to tell true information if it is misleading. I mean, I can give them whatever information I want, which is usually a lie, but sometimes it's the truth because the truth is funnier, or because it's more unbelievable, or because it's more misleading based on the information that I think that they have. So I can tell a drunk or poison person the truth normally, but a Vortox is always false information no matter what, which means that you can always, if you think it's a Vortox game, you can directly reverse engineer any true false statements. Yeah, full stop. It is all
gotcha.
townsfolk abilities for the whole game always. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna let you guys
Or
pick
to
if you guys
vote,
want to play it
or to
safe
execute.
or not. Go for it. All right. Well, we can 50-50 it.
25-75.
I hate you guys.
We hate you too, honey.
Fucking got him. Any other nominations anybody wants to make?
Oh, I wish I could
I would like to nominate Carbon.
Atria would like to nominate Carbon.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
You wanna throw hands? Excuse me? Whoa, I'm coming for your ass.
Okay. Atria makes the accusation first, and then Carbon can put up them dukes.
I'm just saying.
Simply
I
the
have
fact
been
that he said
nothing.
Atria
anyone
first, please.
over 25.
Okay.
Simply
The hag
fact that
allegations.
He said anybody over 25 is an old hag.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
that's fair.
true that you stop making your neurons after 25. I'm just saying. Also, I don't know any league pros who are a little old. You know,
Baker?
Kind of get washed. Oh my
Excuse me, that was my bad. I was trying to make a joke and raise my hand, but it ended the countdown. Don't worry about it.
It's so weird. Something must have
All
happened.
right. Sounds like a totally serious nomination. 4 votes to execute.
Oh no, there's only
Guys,
3.
let's
I mean,
not. It's,
Keep it at
Back to
3.
logic.
Oh no. It's almost like
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Okay.
Carson, you didn't laugh at my joke before. You have to die. Carmen, you have to die.
Oh my God, Dee's used her ghost vote. Okay, Carbon is on the
Carmen didn't
block.
laugh at my joke. He has to go.
Wait, did it not mark it?
nominate-
Okay,
No,
whatever.
sorry,
I don't know why it
tie.
didn't mark it, but he's marked. It's fine.
Can I ghost nominate Carbon?
I nominate Misty just so we can tie, so he doesn't fucking get out of the
Wait,
game.
didn't Shy make the first
violence?
accusation?
You
Sorry,
already
can't.
nominated yourself, so.
Yep.
Yeah, can I not do a
Nope.
second
You can
vote?
only
can't.
make
All right,
one
no,
nomination
He
per
had
day.
suicide and murder.
Someone,
No
please.
murder, suicides, and blood on the
Carbon
clock
is
tower. Only
safe.
one or the other.
I have a question on this.
Yeah, but he got less than 5, so he's good.
Hold on.
No?
Rules question, yes?
No.
Or app question?
It's an apps question. I accidentally got bubbles on everyone's things and I can't get them.
Oh,
out.
press enter
Oh, heck
while
yeah,
you have
thank
the window selected. Yeah, that is how you initiate a private conversation with somebody, if you would like,
wow.
is by pressing enter and then clicking that. Anyway. Great.
You
Any other
spell me
nominations?
But yeah, no, Perky, we got 4 and majority is 4. So if
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't
Carbon
mark
is
him,
Yeah.
Oh,
but Carbon is on the
So-
block, to be clear.
Yeah.
then I'll, if Shy says he's good, then I can nominate myself and we can tie.
You want okay. Perky has nominated herself. Boop. Okay, explain why you would like to nominate yourself.
Because I don't want a good person to die.
Good person.
And I
Dude,
like
you're
cats,
weird.
so
You laughed
I
at
do
my
what
joke.
cats tell me to do.
Oh, I have a rules question, sorry.
Sure.
With 9 people, how many demons and minions are there?
1 demon, 1 minion. If you press T, maybe not on this screen, but if you press T, it will show you the default makeup of how many players there should be
Okay.
Assuming that nothing has modified it, nothing on this script can modify the number of demons and minions. However, outsiders can be modified by various characters.
Thank you.
You
Okay.
guys, you better not kill me. Just die it. Don't
Playing
kill
with
me.
fire.
We just need 4 guys. We just
Come
guys.
on. Oh
Guys?
god. Nope.
Guys.
Nope.
Oh,
Carbon?
okay.
Even Carbon didn't vote.
You know what? I think
I sacrificed myself for you, and that's what I get in return.
Okay,
Carbon
you have
is-
10 seconds to make a nomination before Carbon is executed.
Nah, he deserves to die now.
I tried
Wow.
to do it and I misclicked. I was not fast enough. I had another
Oh,
window
we
selected
don't
when I
have
was
enough
spacebar.
3,
anyways.
2,
Please.
1.
Please.
Congratulations, Carbon has been executed. And the game continues. Good night.
What are we doing?
Okay, I'm gonna go
I'm
be
looking up
AFK
League of
for a
Legends
bit.
player.
BRB.
League of Legends is a great game.
I have such important
It
information,
is.
and
It's
it's so
terrible.
hard not to share.
This is gonna take a while.
If only there was
Wow.
time to share it earlier in the day when you had
I
7
didn't-
minutes.
I didn't get it until the nominations.
Well, Ripperoony, time
I
to talk
know.
tomorrow.
Well, now we're all dead.
Can you tell
My
Baker's
bad.
28.
Jin
I'm
send it over?
28.
29? I didn't know Faker was.
Hello.
Hi there.
Oh, I can't hear you, Gray.
Oh, you can't? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? I can see my own volume
Are you
bars.
muted? I think you might be muted, Gray. Or not?
No?
Oh, I can hear you now. That's weird.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. It was showing volume bars for me. Whatever.
Oh, that's weird.
Just as a question, did you actually hear Shai directly claim that he was the klutz? Because it sounded like some people sort of knew, quote, what his ability was. And
I
he
never
was-
heard him. I never heard him,
Okay.
but
Well,
yeah,
it was a little
is.
borderline. So,
Yeah, it's okay.
anyway.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna make Macy mad as the. I'm thinking sweetheart. I don't. No one come out as
Sweetheart.
outsiders, so this will either
Okay.
make someone come out as outsider or yeah.
Okay, I will mark that down. Bold play.
Hmm. Getting desperate.
Okay. Alrighty. I will talk to you later.
Patty poppers and like screaming, and we thought
Oh
there was
my
somebody
God.
was like getting hurt. We were like, "What's going on?" And it was just like
I would
drums
die.
and forklifts.
I am so amused by Nixie picking her own minion or her own demon to be the target of her ability as basically a way to like force her to bluff something. That is so funny. That's so funny. Nixie is that same spelling, and then Sinclair, Sinclair. I believe there's no E on it. Yeah, anyway, very funny.
Retiring, but it was like
Oh, okay.
it's
That's
like
still.
it was from the warehouse
interesting.
next door. So we were like,
Oh,
"What the hell's
okay.
going on? We don't really know." And then you just hear, "Woo woo woo!" Bam, bam.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
First of all, who would you like to kill?
Perky, please.
Perky, great. I will mark Perky for elimination. Great. I have a piece of information to share with you.
Ooh.
You have been selected by the Serenovus to be mad that you are the sweetheart.
Question.
Yes.
Do I have to do everything but say that I'm the sweetheart?
No, you have to convince at least some people, specifically when I can hear you, that you are the sweetheart.
Okay.
It does
can't
not
just
have to be
like,
the full
"Y'all."
town. It does not
Yeah.
have to be like only one person or exactly any number of people. But I will say that you do have to at least make a good faith effort to convince people that somebody that you are the sweetheart, not just an outsider, not just something, not something that you don't want to share, not something that's bad for town, specifically the sweetheart.
Oh, okay. So I can like go up to be someone and be like, "Come here, give me kisses," and like.
No, you actually have to say
No.
the words the sweetheart.
Okay.
Um,
Alright, thank you.
with that said, it does have to be quote unquote genuine. So if you ham it up too hard, then that's also a problem. So don't be like,
balance.
like, I'm the sweetheart, guys. Like, wink, wink, wink. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, I don't, you know, you could say, like, I don't know exactly how, you know, like, I feel like I need to share, you know, that I'm an outsider, yada, yada, I'm the sweetheart, blah, 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 or whatever. But, like, you know, so yeah, work with that.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Goodbye.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Nice.
I mean, guys, I
I'll live on
tried to
rent
talk
free in your
to you.
brain.
It's okay, Carbon. It's just the point of view. It's how we view it. We get executed. See, everybody else wishes they were us.
Ghost chat does seem pretty fun.
Yeah, see, we're sexy ghosts.
Man, that cider, my friend, is sounding almighty good right now.
Oh, Cody pop.
Oh, I liked you.
Hello, you are muted.
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, you were muted for a second. Welcome back. You learn that one dead player is evil, excuse me.
Still only one? Okay.
Yep. Well, you know, that's what it is.
So from that information, it seems like Carbon might not have actually been bad.
Who could say? There are explicitly two evil players unless there's a Fangu who can sort of create an extra evil player. So just to let you know sort of the general math, there are explicitly only two evil players as a baseline.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then, am I able...
Who else does it, but I just haven't seen it. But we do what's called like a cloudy lemonade. So it's like,
Yes?
Wow. So, am I able to give out the information that I know?
Absolutely. You can say whatever you want, truth or lie, as long as you're not, you know, like being a bully or saying really shitty things. But like you can say who you are, you can lie about who you are, you can tell your information, you can lie about your information. Whatever suits your goals based on who you're talking to and what your interests are, you can say whatever you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
I don't really like
Oh,
lemonade.
whoa, I misspelled it very wrong on Google.
Oh no.
Oh,
Did you find?
What did you find?
Is this against
sharing
you?
is caring.
Was it
Think of
Arnold
the
Palmer?
first
I
fucking
honestly-
word and just shift them around for fuck's sake.
Arnold Palmer? Like, what did you find?
Tom Arnold.
Anal!
Oh,
Well, that's a great thing to wake up to in the morning. Welcome one, welcome all, and in the night, Perky was slain.
No,
A death most
echolocation.
foul.
seriously.
We'll pop back now.
I
To be
guess
fair,
I'm
Perky, you
not
were ready to
going
go
Carbon.
yesterday, so I guess you just had to wait one extra day.
You have 6 minutes. Have fun.
Lucy, what did you have
Okay,
to say?
so the information that I realized is that there can't be a vortex because what Greybox said. Sorry, my mom's name is Grandma. If the vortex is there, the information has to be false. And Nixie did find that the information that the minion voted, and everybody voted that day. So that means the information has to be correct.
Yeah, and last night I got the information that the demon did not vote. A few people didn't vote yesterday, myself included, but yeah, the demon did not apparently.
Okay.
Then
So
so I have one little piece of information. Of the 4 that are dead, only one of them was evil.
mhm.
And that is information that I have been given.
Out of the 4 that died?
So
Hobbit died, one's
Carbon
evil.
was evil.
Carbon was
In what
definitely.
role?
I think that's your biases.
Or Perky.
No,
could
I'm
be
pretty
evil.
sure Carbon was.
Sorry, Atria,
It's
what role is that?
possible. It's possible that the demon killed their own minion to take like heat off of them.
Well, the
Oh,
information that
oh,
Atria
okay. So
got-
the Oracle
Right.
each night learns how many dead
Pretty
players
much.
are evil.
But the
Okay.
Oracle found
Shy
that out
has a
last
rules
night,
question
so-
real quick.
Yeah, but in DMs.
Oh, in private? Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
But the Oracle found out the
So-
information last night.
All right. So, let's say that he is not bullshitting about what he just said. I don't
Who?
know if you were paying attention.
Who's he? I was paying attention, but
Sinopa.
oh, okay.
No, not Sinopa. Atria. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So the information that out of the 4 people, one of them had to be evil. Thing is, I am very confident that they're not. So, is there any other role apart from Vortex or thing that can happen in the game, like me being like turned into mad, that can influence that information in any way?
Well, there are various ways that somebody can become poisoned during the game, both from outsiders as well as other demons, as well as potentially some townsfolk abilities. So that's all I can tell you. There are several ways that information can be made incorrect that is not Vortox.
Like, as an example, if I was Libad or something,
Yeah.
and I turn into Lemad, does that count as me dying, technically? No.
I don't know what you mean. Being
Wait, so
being mad about something does not have anything to do with your actual character role or alignment.
Okay. All right. Wait, so did I have a previous role before going mad, by the way?
Yeah, you are the klutz.
Oh, so I don't
You
have to...
were selected by the Serenovus to be mad that you are the klutz, which would possibly mean that the Serenovus doesn't know that you're the klutz, and they picked it because it's funny. I will say that I was close to executing you for not sufficiently being mad that you were the klutz, but I wasn't sure if I
did
missed
yap
it.
about it a lot, yes.
Did you actually say the
last match.
klutz?
I did.
Okay.
To-
Well, I
to
thought you might
Perky
have
and
because it
Sinopa.
sounded like a few people sort of knew what you were talking about. So I assumed that was probably the case. But it is important to be aware that I am the person who decides whether you did or didn't do it, which means if I never heard you do it, it's
Fair enough. I guess
Like,
I'll
I'm
fucking
not
check
actually
tabs
omniscient.
on cameras to see
Yeah.
if you're in the room.
so okay, great.
All right.
It was on
And
the floor,
Misty, what
and
is
it
your role?
wasn't the top half.
I'm Flower
And I-
Girl, so I get the information of whether a demon voted or not.
Okay.
Okay. Shy, did you vote yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize I was still alive.
I nominated himself.
Yeah, Shy's really dark. It's really hard to tell.
He did
Shy.
vote for me. He did vote
Yeah,
for me.
because everybody's claiming
Yeah.
to have voted for Carbon. So if Nixie's information is correct, then
Hey,
the
but only
only
4 people.
person who could have
Oh wait,
been
No, but
demons
that's not
Nixie
true.
could've-
Not everyone
It
voted
is.
for Carbon.
Only 4
I
people
said
voted
everybody who's alive is claiming to have voted for Carbon except for you.
Yeah, but they were
That's not
free.
true.
They were free. No, it's untrue because they were free alive, and these did the 4th one.
I did the 4th
Oh.
one. I know that Masty voted next to me because I was trying to pause it. Wait,
Wasn't it Nixie who didn't vote?
was it Masty or Nixie?
Also,
No,
I
I know,
don't know.
not Carbon. I
just-
definitely
I just
voted
wanna
on
point
someone
out-
yesterday.
I just
Hey, can we
wanna
look back
point
at the
out,
VOD? No, just kidding.
Nixie,
Masty, did you vote? You're being
I
very quiet.
believe in
I
you
did
that
vote
you have that
yesterday.
role, but I don't buy it.
Masty, not Nixie.
Oh, I
sorry,
voted. I voted on Carbon
Hmm.
because that was not a very nice thing he said about League players. I mean, it's like,
Do we know if the minion is dead or not? By the way.
The minion has to be dead because the one evil thing did die.
Yeah.
Wait, who, how, where, what?
Yeah, that's what I'm
How do you know
that
that
was a
information?
lie.
Yeah,
Because
I don't buy that.
that's
I don't know.
Oracle said.
Yeah. And it seems like
Confused.
bad info to give if you are the demon.
If
Possibly.
You have 2
would like
minutes
to just say
before
Oops.
nominations close. Feel free to say what you were going to say,
Get
Mason.
nominated.
I want to avoid nominations. If I die, someone's going to be very sad at my funeral and they will be drunk for the rest of their lives.
There's only 5 alive. Do we want to do a roll call?
You do,
What?
but just saying, you do know that the demon gets like 3 rolls which are not in use and can lie about one of them.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, just making sure. Anyway, sure, I'm still juggler. So
Wait a second.
Can you do what you did
Rule
again?
question. Rule
No, they
question.
can't. Rule question, yes.
Oh, man.
Can someone be more than 1 roll?
No,
No.
Thank you.
not at one time. There are things that can allow rolls to change for
like
reasons
Fangu. Whoa.
or things like that, but at any one time you are only truly 1 roll.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, is it nomination time?
It's
Yeah, nominations are open.
Oh yeah.
1 more minute.
Macy.
Shy is nominated Macy.
And,
Okay.
And this time I actually have a reasoning. I'm sorry. Like it's not.
Why are you
not
sorry for having a reason?
What's your reason?
Like no, because I nominated for her before just for the funny, but this time I actually do have like a small train of thought. Okay.
Oh my god, he thinks. Yeah.
Thanks.
I know. First of all, I do want to say that I don't really buy that one of the demons / Lebad died. I'm trying to read through the rules to understand why that gut feeling is off, but I just have that gut feeling. Second of all, so far from the games that I've played, every single time that throughout the middle of the game, someone just before the accusations have to pop up, loudly says, "Oh, by the way, guys, if I die, it's big, bad for the team. We
Who
might
said
lose." Or
Was that
no,
Mason who said that?
I did.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Because
And
yeah,
every
yeah,
single
it's fine.
time that I can recall, that person was bad. So this is just a gut feeling, pattern recognition. You can call me fucking metagaming. You can call me autistic. I don't know. I'm trying it. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
Okay, Macy, your defense.
My defense is that I am an outsider. I am a sweetheart. I did not want to get murdered because we have like 5 people left because it's going to take someone out of the game for the rest of the night, like the rest of the game, which is going to be bigly. And I don't want that to happen. I know I've been targeted a lot tonight. And
Sorry,
I
quick
just-
question. Where is the sweetheart?
It's
Outside.
under
Outsiders, it's the second one. So it's if I die, someone is drunk.
Yeah, thank you.
What does that mean if somebody is drunk? Just means
Somebody
It means their
being
abilities
drunk-
won't work.
It
Oh,
means
sorry.
their abilities won't work. No, that's fine. It means their abilities won't work, and if they learn information, I will almost certainly lie to them.
Yeah, kind of sucks. Been drunk before.
Which is
Me
what could
too,
have
but
happened.
not like this.
Not like this.
Which could have what happened with Nixie's information. Someone could have either poisoned or made her drunk, which has the same effect, D's, both of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of poison mechanics in this game, so I mean, it's possible.
Got it.
Yeah, so that's my defense, is that I am a sweetheart and I wanted to not have someone be drunk at endgame because that just, it's really bad when there's this many players left, or this little players left.
Okay.
Well, that is a fair
3
reasoning,
votes
but I'm
is
gonna
what is
trust my gut.
required for execution. Dong, bang, bong. Carbon with a ghost vote.
I was convinced by my cat boy.
That is not
Your
enough
cat
to
boy.
execute. Are there any
I
other
appreciate-
nominations?
Okay,
You trusting me, though.
before we nominate, I have a question. How do we know the information of that one evil is dead? Who came out with this information and why?
Nature, apparently, because of the like oracle.
Oracle.
Yeah. Oracle.
But I don't know.
Oracle these nuts? No.
I'm not calling you a liar, Atra. I'm just saying that maybe you've been poisoned.
He's
maybe
just not calling you a
yeah.
dick.
I mean, it's possible the information I received is false, but it's been.
You know what? I'm
one
doing a
evil
nomination
dead
on
for like
H3
the
because
last
it's
couple
funny.
days.
And my
Damn.
reasoning is simply because trying to lie about the Oracle, making it so that it made seem like there's only one evil alive, and if you don't do anything about it right now, meaning that because of that, if you don't do anything when there's still 2 alive and the person died, it's equal numbers, so the evil wins. So that's simply my reasoning. Simply trying to outweigh the fact that we don't execute anybody right now.
Okay.
That's my
Adrian.
reasoning.
Ray,
Is it
how
a
many
rules
people-
question?
Yes. How many
Yes.
people does it have to be alive if both minion and demon are alive before the game ends?
Equal
So
numbers.
the game
Two.
ends, assuming that no other things like a Vortox ended early. The game ends if there are only 2 players left alive and one of them is the demon. So in general, if you have a final 3, you have to execute that day for all intents and purposes, because the demon will then just kill somebody in the night and it will become 2 the next day and they will automatically win. At a final 4, you're in a similar situation, but in reverse, where at the final 4, if you execute somebody and it's not the demon, then the demon probably kills the other person and it's down to 2 again. So right now you have 5 living players. So neither of those is particularly in effect at this time. Yeah, full stop.
But okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I know that I know I'm accusing, but this is simply maybe because of my werewolf logic in the back of my head. Isn't it so that if you have a minion alive who's evil team and a demon who's evil team, then and there's 4 and there's 2 townsfolk, isn't that the same? Or am I like
because
dumb?
at final 4, it only requires 2 votes to execute. So not only are there 2 townsfolk that could be the 2 votes, there's also 5 or 6 ghosts who can vote, and it still only takes 2 votes to execute. So as long as there's one good player left, as long as there's one good player left, they can always make the correct nomination, and them and any number of ghosts can back up that nomination to execute and get it right all the way up to the last second. Atria, your defense about Sid's accusation, go.
He just said he withdrew his accusation, but
Well, I mean,
well, yeah.
yeah, that's
But
fair.
the information I received has been in effect since, I think, day 2. So,
either D's or Sonoba is what you're saying.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I just think that you're poisoned.
3
that's
votes
all. It's
is
not your
enough
fault.
to execute.
It's entirely possible, but
I'm just doing it because it's
as far as
funny.
I'm aware, I'm not.
You know what? No, I don't want to waste a ghost's vote. That's bad.
You're not dead.
Alive. You're not dead.
Oh my god.
A ghost's vote. So not mine, but someone's, you know.
Okay, that is not enough to execute. You have 15 seconds.
You know, I nominate Sid.
Okay.
Okay. Atria has nominated Sid. The counter nomination. Atria, please make your accusation.
Same reason he said. He could be giving false information.
Okay,
Why would-
fair enough. Sid?
Fired about,
Oh,
like,
that's true.
everything. He's like
Yeah.
super fucking quiet.
I literally
Yes,
went
and
through my
I'm glad that
laundry
someone
earlier.
knows
What are you on
my
about? I said I will BRB AFK.
Well, even before you went and said you would be right back, you were still quiet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I went.
Sid, do you have a further defense? Or
Okay, well, my
laundry?
defense, first of all, you're contradicting yourself. Second of all, is because I went to do laundry, as I said, and I only came back in the day because I thought the night would have taken longer. Anyway, why you're contradicting yourself is because you just said that you gave information when it came down to putting down the what's it called, like the oracle stuff you're on about, and then now you're suddenly switching up and going like, no, actually, Sid, I've been juggler since first. I will tell you exactly the information I got. I did 4 on Nixie. Greybuck told me it was 0, and simply because of that, I just decided to go, sure, why not? I'll believe that 0. I'm pretty sure Vortox can still be a play because we still have everyone we've been executing every single day. Weird as accent for a second. And for the rest, you still have townsfolk who are poisoned because of other logic. So my information could also be a lie, which is the problem here. So could it still be Nixie? Yes. So I don't know. I already used my nomination on Atrio. My suspicion currently is on Nixie, but for my defense, you're contradicting yourself with the logic you just gave. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
So,
3 votes is the required to execute. Nobody on the block.
I don't think it's Sid, man. Nixie.
That is enough to put you on the block. Are there any other nominations?
I nominate myself to Ghost Eye. Damn it!
You can't nominate yourself as a
Is it too
ghost.
late?
I'm nominating myself to Ghost Eye, though. It's
Well,
ghost
today?
nomination.
Congratulations, you as a ghost have died again. The end. I don't need to vote for that.
Double death!
Great, did I nominate today? Yes, right? Yeah.
I believe so. I can check, but
Fuck.
okay. I think we're gonna call it there. With that, Sid has been pulled off by the town to execute, and I am unfortunately going to announce that the game continues.
Bro, I don't want to lose to Nixie. Come on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, Sid.
You're so convinced I'm bad.
You laughed.
I'm kind of convinced now too.
What's so funny? You laughed?
No,
Is that because-
I always laugh because everyone always assumes because I've played the game a long time, but I'm gonna kill everyone, and it's not the case.
I'm just gonna let them talk for a while.
I don't think I've ever played with you. Neither do I know how many games you've played. I don't know. I have a feeling. Very. I usually go with my gut because of Among Us and Days, and it's usually right. That's it. Do you play it often?
A fair amount.
Is a fair
So,
amount
like,
once a month or like 2
friends,
times a
or-
week?
A fair amount.
Who would you like to target?
I am going to make my co-conspirator mad. Can I kill Shy?
You can kill Shy, absolutely.
Yes, please.
Okay.
You're good at that game.
Amogus.
But you know, it's a fun game. It's just a little bit too long for my ADHD brain, so I just try to like find the play early and then commit to it.
Hi, who would you like to pick?
I'm gonna stick with Macy as the sweetheart, please.
Macy, sweetheart. Okay. Bye-bye.
Amazing. Bye.
Well,
You have once again been selected by the Ceranos. Be mad that you are the sweetheart. I'm going to leave so that you're not stuck in here for very long.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
To the fact where I don't have to see the whole drama every single post, so don't worry.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm just new enough to the system that whenever drama hits Twitter, it's like, oh, a Blumbob Bagoober is a bad guy. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Turns off Twitter and leaves.
Okay, chat. I'm going to go to the bathroom and just let him stew for a second. I'll be right back.
I'm like half tempted to open Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing?
Yeah. I don't know why. You ever just get the mood and you're just like, I want to go cross some animals.
No, because I don't have the game.
Wait, what?
You know, valid. I didn't get into Animal Crossing until New Horizons, and then I got Leaf. And I love Leaf because they're way sassier. They're mean.
I've been playing since the GameCube days. I don't play it a lot. I really don't. Like, I haven't picked up my game in 5 years. But then the other day, it was just kind of like, I was on vacation and we were talking about fish and stuff. And I was like, I want to go do Animal Crossing fishing. Oh, that sounds nice. You know when you just
That's
have a
all I
really...
did.
Life smacks you around and you're like, you know what? I just need a day to go talk to some animals.
Real.
When COVID hit, that is all I did. It was 300 hours of Animal Crossing fishing.
I love the fishing. That's the best part. Yeah, I think I have like 400 hours on New Horizons or something. Because COVID was just a time. When you get an art degree, it's like, in the entertainment industry in 2020, I guess I'm gonna get really good at Animal Crossing.
I was kind of hoping that they were going to announce a new one for the Switch too.
They probably will. I think they're holding on to a lot of stuff. I know that sounds wrong, but I think that they were trying to do like all the older stuff and stuff they already have announced or like close to the end right now, and they're not going to do too many far off projects for a couple months because they want to be like, wow, it looks like a lot, and not like they're padding it.
Okay, so I was considering giving the Oracle a 2. However, I'm concerned that if I do that, they will think that something is fucky-wucky because there's enough misinformation out there that they know there has to be some poisoning. And the only way for there to be a 2 would be if there was a Fangoo jump, which would mean that there wasn't any misinformation, which would kind of like be funky. On the other hand, giving them a 2 does make them look suspicious as shit. So I'm a little conflicted. I'm open to giving chat info, but we did have a Klutz death in the middle of the night, and so we are going to have him immediately pick between the 3 of them for who he believes is in fact evil. So I think I'm just gonna give her a 1 because she's just like gonna not say anything different, and then, you know, yeah.
One of them is Cats and Soup, in case you've ever heard of that.
Huh?
What?
Cats and Soup.
Cats and Soup is basically just a like idle game where you have a bunch of cats who make
I live!
You do live. In fact, you learn that there is one player, one dead player is evil.
Still only one?
The only one.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Hey.
Look,
Hi.
I am someone who is more of the opinion of rather giving it to someone else for a certain amount of money where they can make more memories off of it than rather than keeping it on myself because of my memories. You know, like I have it in the back of my mind, and that's the whole reason as to the stuff I have, and I'd rather make someone else happy because of it.
Well, speaking of things that make me happy, in the night Shy was killed.
Wait, that makes you happy?
Okay.
Congratulations, Shy. After days of
Wow.
trying, you finally made it.
Okay.
Convenient. SMH.
Oh, that means it's one of you two.
yeah,
right.
Told you.
Or it's both of them.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Because my art makes
Mm.
you still just one evil dead.
Okay,
Just been poisoned the whole time.
okay. Carbon, what role are you?
What do I play?
Shy.
AD carry.
Hello? Wait, where the fuck did you go? Did you just leave?
I'm a support
Brother.
mate.
Hey, Shy. Can you hear me?
Yes, hi.
Yeah.
I believe you have something that you have to state publicly now.
That I am the.
You should read your ability.
So it's like, huh?
Oh, do I gotta pick someone?
You have to right now. You don't
Okay,
get to
we're going
discuss
out-
any longer.
What is your role on Blood of the Clocktower?
Guys, I think Shah has something to announce.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, great. Do I have to pick someone that's alive?
Sure do. One alive player.
It was worth
Well,
lying
he's the
about
client.
Well, you
I'm
know
gonna pick
Deez is
Atra
alive.
because I am confident that she is not bad.
Okay,
Okay.
Shy has selected Atria. Anyway, you have 5 minutes.
Eh?
Okay, so Atria is cleared, but I figured she was cleared before anyhow. Carbon, we really need to know what
Wait, who's
you
been
were...
poisoning Adria then? Like, or has she been drunk?
I don't think she's been poisoned or drunk.
Yeah, so there's still only one evil dead among the 6 that are dead. and it's been that way since like the second day. So it had to be either D's or Sinopa. And I think I just got cleared. So.
Huh? So, Carbon, if you're an outsider, then that means that Macy is lying, and if you're not, that means that.
Hi. I was being silly.
Yeah, are you in my stream?
No, that would be weird.
Because you're still playing the game, so now you absolutely are not allowed to speak anymore.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't read anything, I swear. I was just...
I mean, we're talking about characters' real roles in my chat.
Oh, I didn't...
And my screen has all of... I'm just saying.
I will not
My stream and screen has all of the information, and you are still playing the game, which means that...
I didn't even see it. I just thought it would be funny. I'm so sorry.
I understand that, but I do have to be firm about that.
No,
because...
I understand. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Even if you're a sweetheart.
I mean, true, but that could have been a misplay. Like, just because, like, the demon didn't kill me last night doesn't mean that my self-defense...
Goodbye.
Yeet!
Goodbye.
What just happened?
Disconnected briefly.
Uh-oh. Welcome back.
That was funny timing.
Okay, so I think Shy was the...
You agree?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, sure. Okay. Good luck.
And if it's Nixie's, GG.
When you learn that you
that
died,
would explain
I'm
choose one alive player. If they are evil, your team loses. Greyblock asked Shy to had Shy choose. He chose me. I'm cleared good.
I'll say nothing other than I am Klutz.
Yeah, you're kind of incriminating yourself right now because there's no way for you to actually be the Klutz.
Amber Klutz.
No, that makes sense on the
Just guys.
voting thing last time.
What's that?
Because people were wondering, like, who didn't vote when Nixie said that demon didn't vote. So, like, she was lying about being a flower girl.
Yeah, that's what she's admitting, but there's no reason to have lied about being
Very
flower girl if you were
amusing.
Klutz in the first place, unless you were mad.
Why would you say that?
Trying to do the madness gambit.
Oh, she's probably mad today.
Is she mad?
Oh!
Amber Klutz, that's all I could say.
Yep, she's mad. Okay, I see, I understand. Okay, but
Ruh-roh.
clear her by choosing her.
Sorry, I was having some technical difficulties.
Oh no.
Yeah, when I was hopping between chats, I couldn't hear anybody, so I had to like mute or like deafen and undeafen again.
Oh, it's okay.
Very confusing.
Basically, we figured out, not by Nixie's fault, that she's mad. And Macy has to be the demon. He has to be. There's no way around it.
I don't know how I could be. Like I said, I was a philosopher who chose Sweetheart because everyone kept voting me. Not voting me, but nominating me. Mostly Shy.
What I don't get is...
I was just really jealous.
What I don't get
Okay, guys,
is...
it has to be Macy.
Oracle
Jealous?
said the minion was dead though. Like I still...
What?
So if... Sorry, not Shy. Atria said the minion was dead. So...
Okay.
I never said
this
minion was
is
dead.
just a brief apologies on my end. However,
you fucked up.
since no, I didn't fuck up. I mean I did, but not in the game. We are at the very end stages of the game here, and I neglected to push my snooze ads button So I will request that we take a couple minute drink and pee break so that the final votes are not on ads because fuck you Twitch.tv ads.
Streamer perk only. Streamer perk. I mean, sub to watch the
Sub to watch the VODs.
Any writers?
Adrian, do you have a question?
No, I just want to be the first to do a nomination when we resume.
Okay, fair enough.
Adrian's like, mine.
Mine, give it to me.
I would just keep the hand raised so we don't forget.
Oh, Papa.
Just all the bubbles.
Wait, can we talk about the game now that I think about it, or no?
I don't know. I feel like maybe I should ask them to stop talking about the game because I'm sure that they are. I would prefer that we just like chill.
This is
Can
our
you hear
last
me?
fucking chance.
Oh, good, you can. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will request that the game talk also be paused since I did
Okay, you're good.
urge people to get up and go to the bathroom and stuff.
Thank you.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna be like, okay, you have 1 second to nominate and vote. I just want like an actual pause.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
that. Thank you.
You guys, you're good.
All right.
I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep.
Shouldn't have been talking to those Aussies.
I found it hard to fall asleep last night.
Then she's drunk from
I shouldn't say
sleeping,
this
not
morning.
drunk from gaming.
Drunk from Also, this is completely unrelated. Were some of you drinking alcohol in the first round in Circus Tent? Who even were it?
Wait, the circus tent had booze?
Someone said that. I don't know.
No, it was popcorn.
Oh yeah. I
This is live. How dare they?
I heard.
Okay,
booze
is
too.
everyone back? Is everyone here?
Hi, back.
Yeah.
I'm Sid.
No, it's Grybach, actually. Carbon, are you here? It looks like
Yeah.
you're moving. Great.
I'm here.
Okay, great. You guys can have like another, I guess, minute before nominations open, just because if you want any last second discussions, because I was kind of interrupting you. And then we'll go to nominations, and Atria has requested first nom, so.
Hell yeah.
Or not. I can just go straight to nominations if you want.
Sure.
Who
No,
wants
we
to
got
fess
stuff.
up?
Anyone wants to
Yeah, I
chit
usually want to go
chat?
straight to noms.
Fess up.
Fine with me. Atria, you said you wanted to nominate immediately?
Masty.
Okay, Atria has nominated Masty. Please make thine accusation.
Well, Shy pulled me into a vote.
Wow. I see how it is.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a very influential.
Yeah. Because we know Shy was Klutz, which cleared me. And according to him and other ghosts, they believe I was at some point poisoned. So it's possible that that all the information I had, with there being one dead, was wrong. And there might be two. But again, if there was, I trust Shy. I trust Shy. And
Okay.
I have majority vote from ghosts.
I have majority ghost. That's my. That's my guess.
So great. Quick question. If the demon dies, does it end the game?
Unless there's some other reason that wouldn't happen, correct.
Like a mini
You're
being
such a
alive?
fucker.
Okay, so like technically, evil twins would prevent the game from ending. I think it's probably pretty safe to say you don't have evil twins in this game.
Yeah.
Normally,
really?
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, really?
It can't. Listen, there are strategies like if the evil twin is a snake charmer, for example, that they may not want to tell their demon what they are and not expose each other. Who could say, really? So, just throwing that out there for you. Anyway, Masty, please give me your defense.
First off, Shy is cracked at this game. Social deducting games are Shy's jam, so believing him is always a mistake. Also, like I said, there's someone out here who is probably a sweetheart. I'm sorry I stole your role and made you drunk anyway. that I needed a self-defense. I have been a philosopher for like the first 2-3 rounds. Wait, was it 2 or 3? I actually don't remember. I don't have a
One of the two.
time. One of the two. And then I switched over and picked to be the sweetheart because, again, everyone kept nominating me and I wanted to be a way to retaliate. Unfortunately, this means that one of you two will be drunk afterwards. But trusting Shy's info always means that there is a ulterior motive.
Okay.
With
But we
him
know
playing
Tyler.
guts from the beginning, it means he set in a thing in advance. Like he has had a game, like a long con, the entire game.
Sorry.
This is a Shy thing to do.
Wait, Grandma, can I? Is your defense over?
If their defense is over, you cannot add anything.
No, I don't want to add anything. I just want to say that Shy literally was a mutant once and just fucking was like, oh, maybe I can try. I can try.
In every single deduction game, like Among Us, every single time that I'm an imposter or something, I throw because I suck at that.
Regardless, none of this is in defense for Masty, so please, we are going to vote for Masty. 2 is required to execute. Ding dong. This is going to be the final day of the game, almost certainly, due to the murder math.
Yep.
We do the murder math.
Ding,
It's like the
ding,
Monster Mash.
ding, ding.
But with
Okay,
murder.
well,
Gosh.
that is a lot of votes, and I can confidently say that since so many of you are ghosts, there is no way to beat that execution. So, with that said, this will be the final execution of the game. And Masty has been executed, and then hold on, there's a thing for this so that I can tell you the answer the fun way. There we go.
Oh.
Congratulations to the good team!
Sorry, Nixie. I should have listened to you.
It's all good, don't worry.
That was wow.
So remember when I said at the beginning of the game that Masty and Nixie were sharing a lot of DMs?
Wow, you're being honest, Shy. You
I mean, to be fair, Sino, you suss me every time.
That's
I'm gonna be honest, bro. The poisons were just the thing that gave it away. That's it.
How so?
Wait, okay, so then my question is, what the fuck happened with the artists?
Shy's problem is that, which isn't really a problem apparently, is that Shy is very sharp, but also forgets game mechanics, but conveniently only forgets game mechanics that counter his theory.
Okay. You don't have to tell me what my girlfriend tells me every single time I argue.
There are, in fact, many ways for people to be poisoned on this script, including a Nodashi. There are also many ways multiple ways that Atria could have gotten correct information. For example, if it was a Vigor Mortis who is incentivized to kill their own minion because their own minion retains their ability even while dead if they are killed by the Vigor Mortis. And doing so also poisons a neighbor. There are lots of good reasons Atria might have gotten that correctly in fact, as well as thinking about madness or not from the Serenovus, which everybody seemed to mostly forget about as soon as it was off of them. With that being said, yes, we had Masty the Nodashi, who poisoned Deez the artist, who on night 1 was made mad by Nixie the Serenovus to be mad that they were the Klutz.
Wait,
And I deemed that they
chosen. Wait, I was also poisoned.
You were also poisoned. I almost didn't execute you just so that you would get wrong information from your artist question.
I got fucked on every card.
Yeah, but since there was so much heat, so you guys correctly nominated the demon on day 1. Congratulations, you had enough votes to kill. And then Nixie got the lift to get it to be a tie. And so I wanted to wait until a little bit later and execute at the end of the round. So it wasn't necessarily obvious I was trying to bail out the demon. But that is why I executed Deez for not successfully convincing people that they were the Klutz. So they were the dead poisoned artist. Yeah. And
my first round ever playing.
Yeah, first round with madness is a little bit rough. I will.
Don't worry, my first round was also being demon. It was rough.
Yeah.
Deez was the
first
klutz.
round and we won.
Sorry, Shy
the
was
first
the
round,
klutz.
I killed myself.
Shy was the klutz, who on the second night was made mad to be the klutz, which is fun. But I felt that he did a sufficiently good job about that. I will say, as a warning
hard at the end.
to people, if you are the klutz in the future and you don't publicly come out with that information when you die immediately, I will probably just call the game against you, because hard confirming somebody as their character is not great. I shouldn't really have done that. I probably should have just given the evil team the win. But, you know, I was being a little nice because it was clear that Shy didn't actually read his character.
I knew that I was supposed to do it. I just
No,
didn't know
he
when.
was trying to.
It says
but
as
too
soon
late
as you
for
die, learn that
talking.
you die. You,
Oh.
like,
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
so for next time, if someone's a klutz, do they have to be like, I am klutz, I am picking this person, like very specifically, or?
Yup. Just like making a Slayer shot, you have to say, I would like to use the Slayer ability on blah, blah, blah. The klutz has to say that. However, that means that evil players can bluff the klutz by doing, like, for example, if Shy was an evil player and then said, I am using the klutz ability to target Atria, then everybody would be like, yeah, that's great. But the reason that nobody worried that that's what Shy did was because I kind of had to strong arm Shy into using his ability publicly, so everybody assumed that that was true. Not the greatest, but, you know, we're still learning. Don't worry about it.
I'm a little
It made for
tipsy,
good
alright? I apologize.
Are we doing a next round, question mark?
That is up to all of you. I can run it much faster for a second round if you want me to, assuming
It'd
that
be
all
nice
of
for
you
Deez
basically
to
know how
have
to
the
play.
chance to actually play the game.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Maybe, who
I
wants to
feel
just
bad
have,
for her.
maybe do like a vote with the hands up for who wants to have a normal second game? Because
You mean like the base script, or?
Yes.
Oh,
Like who has time for it specifically and who wants to as well.
How much did this one last?
Roughly 2 hours.
This was
Roughly
pretty
2.
long, but I can also make it a lot faster by not spending as long on night one, like informing people.
Yeah.
I think I'll have to sit out just because it's getting already pretty
Well, it's late
late.
there.
Yeah, it's like 11:30, so I think I'll sit out. But it was a pleasure playing with you guys.
It's always
And keep in
nice
mind,
to see you.
Bye,
it was fun.
Nice playing with
Keep
you.
in mind, guys, before
Shy with the
picking
soul read.
nominations, don't be like, please don't vote me. It would be bad. Anyways,
Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. Nixie actually targeted Maesty with the Serenovus ability to make Maesty say that they were the sweetheart. So
Yeah.
actually they were following the madness prompt to do so publicly. Cough, cough. Somebody forgot that there was a Serenovus affecting people as soon as it left him. Cough, cough.
Yeah, I was trying to, one, reset the suspicion on Maesty, two, kind of go along with what Atria was saying to make it look like the minion was actually dead. And then at the end, I super fluffed it because I was trying to make myself look even more suspicious, but I actually ended up accidentally clearing my name. Whoops.
how
The
lucky.
demon dies no matter what, we automatically win, right? Like the minion cannot carry the team.
Correct in
Thank you.
general. There are a few cases in other scripts or other characters or like the evil twin, but in general, if the demon dies, it's just game over. As a general rule.
Harbin and Nixie, you guys leaving or going?
Alright.
Or-
I
You guys have
mean,
fun.
I've got to be up at 4 a.m. to go get a flight, but I guess I could do another one.
Yippee!
Oh, no.
Have fun, Nixie. All right, take care. Bye.
No, I'm saying
Is that
I'm
not in like?
You're
is that not
in.
in like
Nixie,
Yeah,
3 hours for you?
Harbin goes. Okay.
It's 9. It's
Okay, Shy and
9:33
Carbon are
in my
out.
time zone,
Okay,
so I've got some time, but I can do it.
So are you guys wanting to do Trouble Brewing because it's like a little simpler?
Sure.
I'm cool with any script.
Yeah, I know Nixie's fine with whatever.
I'm good with that, Ivy.
How the fuck do I clear empty? There we go. Okay.
Ah.
Sorry, the UI was like kind of in its own way there. Okay, so here's the thing. If we do Trouble Brewing, that means 2 of these players are going to be playing it for their first time. However, it is also a faster, easier script. So we can do that if you would like.
I'm down for
Yeah.
it.
I'm down.
Okay. All right. Allow me to. Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all Nixie, you can confirm this for me, right? All of the standard rules apply. Minion and demon know each other and such, correct?
In which script? Sorry.
On 7 with like the 7 players on Trouble Brewing.
7 players. Let me confirm 1 second.
Because I think it's only when you get down to like 6 or 5 that they don't know each other.
Yes, so the rules only. Yeah, so on a 7 it would be 5011. That's what it should be, and then standard rules apply.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So
Okay. So you guys don't need to.
Math. I had to do murder math.
Yeah, I did too. I ran a game with like 7 last time, and I was like, I think it's under 8 that the minion and demon don't know each other, which is not correct.
Yeah, it's under 7. So if it's less than 7, they don't know each other. If it's 7 or above, they do.
Oh man, all the roles change. Oh crap.
Yeah, because any under 7 players is considered a Teensyville, and Teensyville rules are different.
Right.
I see. I'm just mad. I have to relearn.
Don't worry about it.
It's a lot easier. So
these are simpler characters, and I will stop with you on the first night.
If you know the concept of the characters that are in this game, then you will definitely get the characters in that game a lot easier.
Deez, have you seen the character sheet on the right side where it says
I'm
character
actually looking
number?
at it right now. I'm just trying to familiarize myself. That's why I realized the characters were different. And I was like, oh god.
Oh, I see. My bad. Okay, right. 0 outsider game, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Love that for us.
5011, yeah. 5011. Let me just, while I'm doing this, just set my alarm for 4 a.m. so that I don't miss my flight.
Good lord.
Yeah, please don't do that.
All right, all of you should have your characters. We're going to be playing Speed Clocktower. You're also going to get less time during the day.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I'm reading real quick.
Yeah, geez.
Yeah, the same.
Holiday save. There we go. 4 a.m. Beautiful.
I'm
Where
like,
you
maybe
at?
you shouldn't narrate, but you're just narrating your schedule.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's fine.
Everyone can come find me at 4 a.m. We'll play a game of hide and seek. Only I'll be on an airplane.
Well, I'm never gonna find you. That's unfair. You're hiding somewhere I can't find you.
Vampires cheat, okay?
It seems to be. My first debate was why would someone pick me first to be all confusion? And I said, who would do that? And you said literally everyone. And you're the only person I know in this whole conversation. Okay. Just saying, I just wanted to say that. Get my point out.
That's all right. Good point made. You believe me, though?
Yeah, because I'm new at this.
Wow, this is really laggy for me. Hey, how's it going, Atria? How you doing?
I'm kind of nervous now that I'm actually the demon.
Yeah, shoes on the other foot. All right, we're going to do this quick. Your demon is Nixie. Hilariously.
Oh.
Yeah, your minion is Nixie. I'm going to give you 3 characters that are not in play that you can safely bluff as if you want. Maybe I said your demon. Your minion is Nixie. You do know that you're the demon. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, your minion is Nixie. These 3 characters are not in play. The Mayor, the Slayer, and the Soldier.
Where was Slayer? Oh, Slayer.
Now, as I was sort of alluding to with the Klutz last game, if you just publicly say, I would like to use my Slayer shot, I will treat it as though that is a real ability. Obviously, it won't actually be able to kill anybody, but if you're like, I'd like to use my Slayer shot, I will say, Atria would like to use her Slayer ability on so-and-so. So I will provide you cover if you choose to use your Slayer shot. Your fake Slayer shot, you know what I mean?
Okay. So you said it was Slayer, Mayor, and...
Soldier.
Soldier?
Yep.
So what does it mean when it... So Soldier says you're safe from the demon.
Means
What
the demon
exactly-
can't kill the soldier. Full stop.
So, like, if I were to get voted up, they can't vote?
No, if you were voted, that's the town killing you.
Okay.
Remember, you're none of these characters, but you could be like, well, the reason I'm not dying is because I'm the soldier and I can't die by the demon.
Okay, and then for mayor, if only 3 players live and no execution, your team wins.
Correct. Again, this is only a bluff, but the idea of the mayor is that if you can convince the town that you are in fact the mayor and it's the final 3, normally if you didn't vote out somebody at the final 3, evil would win because they would just kill the remaining good player. However, if you are the mayor, then you can be like, yes, but if we don't vote anybody out, we win instead of losing. So it's sort of like a trust me, bro role. Yeah.
And then,
I think I picked pretty easy ones for you.
yeah.
Yeah, the Slayer picks a player publicly with their power, and if the player they picked is the demon, then that player dies. So the Slayer could just one-shot kill you. Good thing for you, there isn't a Slayer in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if I choose to kill myself at night, Nixie would become the imp.
Correct. That is exactly correct. So that's this demon's special ability, is that they can like pass on their demonhood to their minion.
Okay. And I don't know what role my minion is.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck. Part of me
I mean, you
wants
have the
to
rest of the
go-
night to think. Like, you don't have to kill anybody tonight. I'm just telling you information.
No, I know. I'm trying to choose which role I want to moonlight as.
Well, you can think about that all night too.
And I'm getting raided.
Oh, rip. All right, bye-bye.
Just nope. I think I would die before falling asleep on a plane.
Why you want to test that theory?
Sure, let's go. Da-da.
Does anyone else get addicted to VGen?
Yes.
please.
Yeah. I am
I don't
so
wanna- I don't-
addicted to VGen. I have to stop myself looking.
I'm
I like
addicted. I'm addicted on Scab. So
Oh, that too. I'm addicted to
Scab is
both.
addictive as well.
It's
Scab
all
is
very
worse. Scab is worse for me.
Legally Blonde clueless like shopping moment, but on VGen where I'm just like, it's emote girls, let's look, and I just start window shopping really hard.
What was your worst skip experience? Ever got one?
What, mine?
Anyone's?
I've only used Skype once.
I could.
Oh,
And then having to say, oh, sorry.
Hello?
Hear me?
Yes. Sorry.
Yes.
We were lagging. Yes, great. Your demon is Atria.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Okay, good night.
Fucker who's like NPC
Oh,
number
geez.
568 or something.
Oh no.
So
Yeah.
I do not use that.
Oh my god, we're lagging.
yeah.
Yeah, hi. You're the empath. You learn that 0 of your neighbors are evil.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the second one.
Oh, that would be right.
daytime.
Hello?
Hi. Yes. Sorry. I think I'm having some lag issues. I might have to restart my browser or I might just live with it. Congratulations. You are the chef. You start knowing how many pairs of evil players there are. It is a terribly worded ability. It means how many pairs of evil players are sitting next to each other directly.
Thank you. I was
And the
wondering what
number
that
that you get is 1,
so it's
which means
one pair, which means 2 evil players are sitting next to each other.
that is correct.
Okay, that makes sense.
Assuming that nothing else has fuzzled your information.
Perfect. Great way to start. Thank you.
No problem.
Is yet where I'm just kind of scared of myself, where I'm like, I need to save. But then I'm also like, but what about the more emotes? Or what about more art? Or what about just a whole new fucking VTuber model? Amy!
Hello. You're muted. Are you here?
I am muted. Hi.
Hi. Yes, hello. You are the washerwoman, and you learn that either Perky or Deez is the chef.
Okay, thank you.
Because my friend was trying to be like, don't spend your money unless you know you like.
I was faster than you were. Haha.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Hi.
Hi. Sid, you are the investigator, and you learn.
Do I pick or do you pick?
I pick. You learn that either Perky or Nixie is the Scarlet Woman.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Awesome.
I only did it because I used to do a lot of cosplay. Openly, like, gooning on.
Hello.
Hello. You don't learn any information tonight. However, I still wanted to explain your role because it's a little bit tricky. Not super tricky, but every night after today, you will learn the role of the player that was executed during the day if somebody was executed.
Oh wait, did I say roll?
The character.
Oh, okay, that's what that verbiage meant. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Potentially very powerful. If the town decides not to execute people, you don't get anything. You know, so, you know, be careful. True. But it's 50-50. It's a powerful ability.
Heck yeah. I was originally like, I'm glad that I know that people are dying. Neat.
Yeah, right? No, yeah, you're the one responsible for dealing with their corpses, so you learn their secret details.
Ooh.
Okay.
We're gonna post it on the internet.
Ooh. Okay. Goodbye.
Right. Bye.
Eaten any of it, except someone doxes me, but you know that's a different story.
That's a whole different issue.
Yeah.
Yes, as in bringing it to light, like we have all joined the day.
Oh,
Congratulations.
No. Oh, no.
I have been murderlated again. You guys have 5 minutes on day one, and it's gonna get shorter. Go.
Oh boy.
Hey everyone. I think some sussy shit's going on between
Oh,
Sid
wait, hold
and
on. You know what? Just kidding.
Okay.
Hold on.
He did die.
I'm just checking in. Real quick.
Someone forgot something.
Oh god. Oh god.
The night phase, the true phase.
5 minutes of nighttime. Sorry guys.
I like how it says night too as well. That's really funny.
You've been punished with 5 minutes of night corner. Sorry.
Deez, have you ever get into live 2D or again? Hit me up because I love teaching people how to use the program.
I have no idea how it works, so I would willingly take any kind of help. I don't even know how to draw.
Hello.
Hi, I talked to you last night, right?
Yep.
Okay, great. Chat's just full of shit. Okay. Okay, just making sure. Bye. Oh my god, Browser, could you not? Browser Coon. Browser Coon. It's losing it. It's losing its shit. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna restart the timer. There were not, in fact, any mistakes made. Chat was worried that I had missed speaking to somebody, but I, in fact, did. So,
oh, okay. Okay, good.
don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right.
I think Deez had some sussy.
Oh,
Does it still count when she's dead?
Does what? Huh? What the fuck? Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, I can. Yes.
Hey, I sorry, I only heard when she's dead. I didn't hear any of the rest of that.
if the Scarlet Woman dies on, for example, the first night, and the demon dies the next time, does it still mean that the Scarlet Woman's ability goes through, or no?
I mean, even if they dead, they would be dead, so it wouldn't help anything.
Okay, I just double
But I mean, if they're dead, they don't have an ability.
Okay, noted. Okay.
Hello, Raiders. I'm Grybog, digital vampire. Sorry, we're in a
I also
tense
died
moment.
after
We're
the
playing
first night last time, so I just wanted.
Social deduction game where I am running it like a dungeon master, and we are all gatekeeping, girl bossing, and gaslighting each other. And I'm running this game on speed mode because this is our second game. Thank you so much. I hope you had fun, but mostly I'm going to be talking to them, and chat can hopefully fill you in. Sorry, got a raid. There we go.
Raiders. Hi, Raiders.
Nixie, do you know if I just press refresh on this tab, it should just like rejoin me in the game, right?
I'm not actually 100% sure about whether the storyteller does it. 1 second.
Okay, I just won't. I'll just live with it. It's fine. I'm just lagging a little bit. No, I don't want to end the game if that happens.
I'm just asking.
You would just have
the
to
person
remember
I have
every
to
single
ask.
thing. Uh-oh. I haven't eaten McDonald's in like months.
Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, that's right.
Wow, wow, wow.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, okay.
She's safe. Oh yeah, he's safe. It's almost 1 a.m. Almost 1 a.m. Excuse my brain.
I am Perky. In this day and age, I would like to announce that I'm going to retire from VTubing because my voice is
Hell
giving
no!
me.
My 3.0 is on the way.
Okay.
Sorry, was there a question from?
So I know he said the 3 were Slayer, Soldier, Mayor. Is that what I'm
Okay.
supposed to put in those?
That's it. That's it. Yes, I'll just bluff. I'll bluff Mayor. That's fine. So cool.
I was like, oh, huh, okay, weird.
So, I also like you. I like you both. You're good.
Aw, thank you.
All right.
This bug is super annoying. It's taking like
what is it?
15 seconds before I like load into the different rooms. So it's like I'll load in and it's just like dead silence, black screens.
All right, that means we got 15 seconds to say whatever we want before Grybok shows up again.
That's right.
Oh, hi, Grybok. What are you doing here?
Whoa, weird. Crazy.
Wow. So, aw, thank you.
Look at them go.
I'm just a guy.
Makes me think of like a Kermit doll.
It is a Muppet. It is a Muppet model, so that does make sense.
Aww.
I did a
That is,
double
like, one
check,
of the
right?
best things.
And you can't refresh as the host unless you
I
have
cannot?
one.
Okay.
No, you can't. Not unless you have a minion account.
Which
Okay,
one
man.
is the minion
One.
account? Is that like?
Like if you've got an alt account that's sat in a seat, so that
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
it's stuff going. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. I do
was
not.
the artist last time. I should have done that.
That would have been hilarious. No one would have known why.
I'm like, hey, everybody, guess what I am?
I'm just gonna close other tabs and see if that like frees up
Oh,
some
yeah.
resources or something.
Definitely.
Is your task manager like going crazy?
I mean, it shouldn't be. My
Crazy?
computer's beefy as shit.
Crazy? That was crazy once.
Ominous.
I was
locked
left
me
in a room.
A rubber room.
In a room. A
A room full of rats. Rats? Rats make me crazy.
Fun fact, crazy is actually a command in my chat.
Yeah, the server ping, either I'm misunderstanding it or it's really high.
Why is
Yeah.
crazy banned in your chat?
What is crazy banned in? Wait, what?
No,
Anyway.
crazy is a command.
Oh. Anyway, well, nominations are open in the interest of keeping this game quicker.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Misty.
I have nothing.
I mean, nobody died.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
Grandpa
right.
died technically, right?
That's true. The storyteller, I'm dead. It's over. It's so gone.
You're good.
In honor of our Lord and Savior Grandpa.
He's just a digital ghost vampire now.
How many lives do you have to die so often?
Oh, so many.
He's a vampire. What would you expect?
True.
You're Cube.
And I'm a cat, so I get 9 lives.
Temporary.
You got 9 lives, Atria? I nominate Atria. We're knocking it down to 8.
Okay, although no, so technically it's 7.
All right, Deez has nominated Atria. Make your case.
Nobody's brave enough to stand with the one who speaks the truth.
Okay, Atria, defend yourself for what it is.
I mean, it didn't like these was kind of just making a funny, and this is only day 2. Like nothing happened last night that we know of.
Okay, your defense is Deez is doing it for the memes. 4 votes is enough to execute. Giddy go.
I love funny. I agree with the funny. Funny is what I'm called.
Please no.
Hey, we want to
God.
make it fast, you know? I love funny.
This is so bad. Holy shit.
Holy lag!
Sorry, my dog
Should have kept
My
clicking.
dog's also voting. Rybuck, does my dog's vote count?
It counts as half of your vote, which means that you need to be unanimous with your dog.
Please,
Oh my
Are
God.
you guys seeing how slow the clock is moving?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. It's not just me. Love that. Love that for us.
Girl's like, yeah, it's not my own. Not
It's not my fault.
It's our
Yeah,
perfect
boy.
speed run. We're getting handicapped.
Yeah, the game heard that we wanted to go faster, and it's like, no. I got you covered, homie.
Don't forget, you're here forever.
Any other nominations?
I nominate these.
Okay, Sanopa
no.
nominates Deez. Okay, Sanopa, go.
I just want to tie, and also, how dare you be funny in my house? How dare you be funnier than me?
The kid to time is.
I promise it's not funny.
Wait. Was there actually 4 votes on that last one?
There was
No.
three, I think.
There was, okay, I didn't think so. Okay, I was just checking. Okay. All right, great. Deez has been nominated also for the memes. Deez, what's your defense?
Everyone's a hater when I'm great. It's fine. I take our pride.
Okay,
How dare you be
fantastic.
funnier than me?
I can't believe you've done this. Lag.
Oh, it's even slower.
It really wants you to.
It's really gotta think about it.
It's so over.
Are you really sure?
It's Jover, guys.
Jover.
I'm really sure.
The meme.
It's all Jover now.
I think
For
the system's
meme.
rebellion against the meme votes.
The clock is just like, nah, mate.
Think about what you've done.
I like the fact that Sin is nominating these and it didn't vote for these.
Well,
We had
that's
2
not
votes
enough
and I was
votes.
just trying
So,
to-
any other nominations?
I was just trying to tie it.
5,
I
4,
already gave my nomination. I got nothing.
3.
We need to do system countdown. You need like 10 more seconds per second.
1. Okay, since it's a Vortox game, you all lose. No, I'm just kidding. That's the other script. Good night.
I hate you. I hate this not so much.
Oh my god.
It's so funny.
No hard feelings, Atria. You didn't have a chance to be dead last time, so thought you wanted to fit in with me.
I much prefer to be alive. Thank you very much.
We can't all get what we want. Sorry.
Yeah, trust me, my body's been trying to kill me since I was 8, so nothing new there.
Woohoo!
Oh.
That's why you got
Sometimes it do
lives.
be that way.
And it's still trying to kill me. That's the fun part.
Fair enough.
VTubers and medical issues. Name a better duo.
Yeah, for real. I think it's when none of us get outside. None of us trust.
I don't go outside because I have medical issues. I don't know. It's a little cause and effect there.
I was gonna say I don't have any, but then
outside because you have medical issues.
I was gonna say I don't have medical issues, and then I realized my medical history is like, nope, that's not true.
You're in denial. I don't have medical issues. I just constantly am.
Hello.
Hello? Can you hear me? Oh my god, there we go. Who would you like to pick? Oh, who would you like to pick?
I was gonna ask Nixie who we should choose, but
well, too late.
Chance. Let's see. Let's go with Sinopa.
Sinopa. Okay, great. Bye-bye.
Bye.
A message just in case I have to.
Oh no. Oh, I see.
Start shitting.
Are we full on? Listen, it could be any moment. I did eat cheese today. Who knows?
Also, imagine being lactose intolerant. Couldn't be.
Oh, hello.
Hello? Yeah. Yes, congratulations. You lived through the night. You have learned that none of your neighbors are evil.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Real. Mysterious anime pro tag mother.
Damn. I hate when that happens.
I hate when mysterious anime pro tag mothers happen. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Listen,
Anyway, in the night, Sinopa died. Congratulations.
You came 2 days early.
Well, not the gong. We don't need that. My bad. Don't worry about that.
I got really scared. Oh my god.
Gong!
I was wondering what the fuck that was.
Oh my god, I actually forgot that I have this little dance thing. That's so funny. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Oh, fuck yeah. Right in the ass. Alrighty, you have 4 minutes.
Imagine
Congratulations.
somebody redeems Girl Boss.
They could.
What else, Girl Boss? And then we just have have Girl Boss DMing.
Yeah, you could.
There is Girlbach.
There is Girlbach. It could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone should totally go do it.
Chat,
go tap
listen.
out and do it right
that's
now.
on you. Yeah, nobody in this game can do it.
Wait, do I
Sound
get
is super
penalized if
delayed
I
too.
tap out and do it?
Oh, the gong sound is. Nah, we gotta just leave it up to the chat members. You know, if they wanna see Girlbach, then that's that's the will.
We do subscribe to chat's will.
Girl on every end.
No, is that not allowed to see because they're dead?
That's me shaking my head. That's how long it took me to hear you. I literally just heard you say, "Are you shaking your head because?"
Oh no, I'm
okay,
asking Sinopa for the information that they have if they are indeed a washerwoman.
Oh yeah, ignore any of my expressions that happened during this insane lag fest.
Okay, sorry.
That's me just rolling my eyes. My bad.
Fair enough. Do you want to tell me that information?
Hang on, let me reread what it is that I heard.
Andrea's chat. Oh, Girlbach has been realized.
That's right. This is what you get. This is what's been done. There we go.
Yeah, we get Girl Boss.
Hey.
We'll just make it happen. Listen, it's the only thing that's not lagging is my redeems.
Hot mommy.
Hot
Yeah,
mommy.
she said it.
Hot mommy vampires in your area.
I'm married. Oh no.
Oh no. Arnar.
Sorry. I was talking to my dog. Oh. Yeah. Rough indeed.
Fork.
I was blowing my nose before and she found the tissue and ripped it up. And I was like,
Oh no.
this is
Disgusting.
yeah, she's just nasty.
Oh, hang on, I can do that. My chat has that. Give me a second.
Will we actually hear you?
You might. It
no,
plays
no.
pretty loud. Give me a second.
It
You might-
plays pretty loud.
Yeah, you might hear this. Hang on.
Wait, is it coming out of your speakers?
Gross. That's gross and you're gross.
Hear it?
You have your model for me so that I don't open your stream and find all of the rules.
Grandma, can you take a picture of your model for me so that I can put it over my toilet?
Whoa. Hello.
The,
Look, I'm
the
fighting for my
caption,
life. I'll be like, Mommy Grybach believes in me.
the caption is nice cock.
Ryback is judging you.
Damn, you're frying skin in there.
You want to say that again?
Oh, Baba Woopa.
Here you go. This'll help.
Whoa!
Whoa.
No, I didn't know it was that kind of stream.
Okay, shake around a little bit. Yeah.
Come out wherever you are.
I feel like it's somewhat being inhibited by the cardigan, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, it's funny.
We can use our imaginations.
Yeah, congratulations. You've wasted all of your time. Nominations are open.
This was an on-purpose distraction. I call bull. I mostly
Grybach
object
is
because I was the
siding with
most
the evil.
distracted.
Well, that's how it goes. Anyone want to make any nominators? You're spanking your
Any
dog on
nominators in chat?
Twitch.tv? That's crazy,
pats.
dog.
You ever give your dog little booty pats and go pat 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 pat?
Is anyone sus-filled? Are we like spooky coded?
Are we spooky coded?
I'm spoopy coated.
I'm spoopy coded. Trust.
Trust. Believe.
I mean, I'm a gremlin
Believe
of a
in the heart of the
spaceman, so-
cards.
Hey, Justin, thank you for the follow.
Hey, I know I'm gonna be double down in B's. Wait, are we starting nominations? We're good.
Your nominations are open.
Okay.
Hi. I'd like to. Oh wait, no, you can go first. Then go ahead.
No, Sid, you go ahead.
You go first.
I went it last time. Please stop wasting time. Go.
You go first.
5.
I nominate Nixie.
Oh,
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
I
Oh,
saw a
no.
lot of conversation. I saw a lot of things, and I also I have the knowledge that two people are sitting next to each other are evil, so they'd be passing notes. Just saying. All right, that's it. Thank you.
Clap, clap. Nixie.
I mean, yeah, I'd pass the note to both my neighbors, but you can kill me if you wanna. It's fine.
Mhm.
Okay.
just gonna
Deez's accusation is I saw note passing, and Nixie's defense was do it, coward. 3 votes to execute.
I might also be a little mad about the poisoning and the madness last time. I don't know.
It's cool. Revenge is sweet.
The world's
Can we talk about all
slowest
the notes
clock
that
tower.
Perky and Sid are like posting? No, come on.
Yeah.
Hey, we're
Well,
just
listen,
talking
you
about
got plenty of
cats,
time
man.
to
What
make
can I- what
accusations
can I
afterwards,
say?
you know?
Is it
Maybe
what?
I was just talking about cats.
Cats are cool, you know.
Cats are very cool.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely a cat person myself.
Who knows? Maybe I've been horribly tricked. I want to try. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
This is so bad. This is so slow. Do you want to know what my ping is, Nixie? Because it's fucking wild.
Well, what is it?
7,000 milliseconds.
Oh my god.
Seriously, that's insane.
How are you alive?
I don't know.
How do you see that on here?
The little Wi-Fi symbol.
Okay.
Wow.
Neat.
Okay, 3 is enough to execute. I am marking it down. Are there any other nominations?
I have 201 milliseconds.
That'd be great.
Where do you see your ping anyway?
The
If you
little
click on
Wi-Fi
the
symbol.
Mine's-
The
mine's-
question I just asked.
Literally
going
nobody's
based
paying
on
attention.
180.
If we're going
I'll-
based on
I'll
the
nominate
note
Perky.
passing,
Oh, Perky
Wait,
nomination.
who was? Sorry,
I'll
Somebody
nominate
was in the
Perky.
middle of talking, so I'm gonna let them finish talking first, and if that
Okay.
hasn't gone through, then you know. Sorry, who was just talking? It's kind of hard to tell without the bars. Was it?
It was me. If we're going based on the note passing and the information that two baddies are standing next to each other, I'm gonna nominate Perky.
Oh, okay. It was the same nomination.
Interesting.
Okay.
Crying.
Not the VTuber emotions. That's crazy.
Not the emo. Oh.
Okay. Do you want to make any more of an accusation other than note passing, or is that the summation of it?
Well, the summation was the note passing and the information that two baddies were sitting next to each other, if that's even true.
Okay. Valid. Perky.
Yeah. So that just confirmed that you're the demon, for starter, because Nixie's confirmed to be.
How
what's
am
it
I
called?
confirmed?
We've confirmed it already. You're. I'm just. I'm gonna.
You just died.
Wait, I'm gonna die anyways after this round, but okay. Out with the info. I'm an what's it called? Imp, and I've confirmed, and we've gotten clues. And Nixie, for a fact, is a Scarlet woman, and yeah, so that means you're the demon.
Well, yeah, she's scarlet. She got roses in her hair.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
But yeah,
Wait, so you're saying you're an empath?
yep, and I've confirmed everyone around me is safe.
Okay, so how would that go to either me or Nixie when there's also still
Because
Keys and Misty?
okay, because one of the people I confirmed is safe got a question and got an answer that confirmed that. Because the question was between me and Nixie, and obviously I'm the imp, so it cannot be me. It's Nixie.
Well, regardless, that sounds like that's your defense.
Yep.
So any litigation on somebody else's
There
half
could
will have
be
to
a
become
poisoner
a
and
nomination
poisoned. Like,
for
can't just
someone
decide.
else. That is true. So any votes for Perky? 3 to tie, 4 to execute. Ding dong. Eventually, you know. With this lag, I don't know. There were other issues. Like Shy was having problems earlier connecting until he switched with a VPN. So there might just be like some general Cloudflare issues that are sweeping across the world.
I have a cat laying on me.
Oh,
Meow.
I love this. Can
Purring.
I say game stuff right now?
Let's play a song one note at a time each time that the hand trades.
Or a song one lyric at a time. Yeah, I was just gonna say never gonna give. Yeah.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
And I'm so dead too.
This is so long. Oh my god.
What happened to your timer? That it shows like how
It's
long
not the
is in
timer,
round?
it's the server lag.
No,
The
no, but
server says no.
your timer for how long each night and day is not
Oh, I mean,
here.
after the discussion time ended, I just said, okay, it's nominations, and I didn't put another timer up. So,
I haven't seen a timer like at all.
well, I don't know. Speed Clocktower wants to be, because Speed Trouble Brewing wants to be normal Trouble Brewing. Okay, great. It is 3-3. It is a tie, so nobody is on the block. Any further nominations?
Before I nominate, I have a question for Macy. Macy, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you trust me?
Are you gonna kill me?
No. I'm not gonna kill you. Don't worry. I just need to answer this question.
I want someone to die so I can feel useful, and that feels very bad to say. But
Okay, wonderful. You want
if
someone to die? I nominate Nixie. I'll explain to you
She's
why.
already
Macy,
been nominated, hasn't
Nixie's
she?
already been nominated.
you
I
can't nominate it
believe.
back?
That is
No.
correct.
Nominate again, right? Oh, okay. I
I think
take
they're
it back.
cleared
Then.
for one day.
It is per day. Let me
Bruh.
check. I can check. The nominees today were
No, Nick
Atria,
was not.
Deez, Nixie, and Perky, none of whom can be...
Oh, you can't
Wait, no,
nominate
sorry,
twice?
sorry, this is day 3, my bad. Sorry, it's just Nixie and Perky have been nominated today.
Oh, so you can't nominate someone else on the same day? I didn't know that. Sorry, my fault.
no double jeopardy.
No double jeopardy.
For the day.
Sorry. Any other nominations? 3, 2, 1. Okay, nobody's executed. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. I'm gonna go crawl in my what's it called? In my grave.
We'll miss you.
Good night.
I can't hear you.
I'm not saying anything,
Okay.
but can you hear me now?
I saw your mouth moving, so I thought you had
Okay,
said
I can't
something.
see shit. I was just mouthing it to myself. All right, who do you want to pick?
Perky thinks they're gonna die because they've correctly guessed I'm a demon, but there hasn't been enough evidence. But I'm not gonna choose them.
You're
We're
gonna try and make them
go-
sus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with Masty.
Masty. Okay. Masty to the facey. Got it. Okay, bye.
Tea is good.
I have never
What's
had
the tea,
tea.
sis?
You've never had tea. Who just said that?
Me. Well, I've tried it, but I didn't like him.
What?
He just staked me, guys. He just staked
Hey,
me.
hey, Nixby, you wanna know even more fun fact?
What?
I don't drink coffee.
I mean,
Wow.
that's loud.
Yeah, but a bunch of people go like, how do you exist without coffee? Ooh.
I'm so sad.
Gonna tell me I'm still alive, I don't believe you.
You are still alive, and you learned
What
that
the
neither of
hell?
your living neighbors are evil.
What are the okay. No
You
comment.
what, mate?
I went and I got snacks to watch the rest of the game.
Okay, well, there you go. Goodbye.
Bye. Back with another shoe. Oh my god.
The fuck? Hello?
Shut up.
Hello? Okay, great. Listen, we're playing through the lag. I assume you can all hear me, so I think it's just really visible and like auditory on my end of things. But welcome to the day. I'm sort of filibustering until I can see all of your faces. Great, there you are. Anyway, in the night, Macy died.
Damn.
No.
Oh, we dancing again because I forgot that was the keybind. Don't worry about it.
All right, dancing boy.
Hello, I can't hear you yet.
Okay, wonderful. Question about...
There we go. Now I can hear you. Okay, what's up?
Okay, good. Question about Scarlet Woman, because there's now 5 people alive. If the demon dies, making it 4, does the Scarlet Woman ability still go through because it's 5 before they died, or no?
It is 5 before they died.
Fuck. Okay. No, thank you.
Okay.
Good tea. I don't know what to do with my chat sometimes.
Dude, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with the app that's causing this lag. I think it's just something wrong with the servers, because, like, I've never had this problem before.
I'm sorry, it's because I'm here.
That's how it works.
It's like, you got 2 new players, huh? We're gonna make it difficult for them.
Yep.
Okay, I'm back. I might have to leave soon though.
Welcome back.
Oh my
What is it,
god.
Ollie?
Don't sleep before using your vote.
What you screaming
You
about?
need to win.
The lag. It's crazy. It's crazy in here.
I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with Gray. And Gray drives me crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
Who are you locked in a room with?
My mods.
Fair. Fair.
Real.
3 of my mods had their own little conversation about tea.
My chat's saying, what should it be? Mustard or ketchup? That's what my chat's trying to ask you guys.
Excuse you? Mustard or ketchup what?
My chat's saying, what's everyone's favorite, mustard or ketchup? That's what my chat's saying. Yeah.
Ketchup. I hate mustard.
Yeah, I'm not a mustard fan.
It's disgusting.
I
Vile.
myself on certain things if I feel like them, but most of the time I don't want either.
It
Yeah, I
depends on
usually
the
do
mustard.
neither.
Like if it's like the kind of mustard they chuck on a hot dog, I find that it's just unnecessary. Like ketchup is more than great enough for a hot dog, but like if you're trying to enhance something with like a bit of French mustard or something, you know. Anyway. Yeah, I blame my chat for that one. They're random.
Can you guys see the timer? Just to be clear, somebody was saying they
I
couldn't
can
see
see
the
a
timer.
1 minute.
1 minute? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. Cool. You love to see it. I wonder if the timer's delayed. I don't think it is. It feels about right.
Oh, my chat's got no. It's a quote from the SpongeBob movie, Nixie. I'm like, I don't know. I don't watch SpongeBob.
Oh, thank God. Somebody
I was
else.
never a big fan of SpongeBob.
I found my people.
As a kid, Doodle Bob scared me.
I watched anime when I was a child. I was on the right cartoons from the start.
Let's go.
A harbor-sized cup.
Oh.
Okay, so for Slayer, I just have to say, like, I would like to use my Slayer shot against someone, right?
Yeah, wait until the last two are back, but then we will proceed with that. They probably haven't heard the timer. There we go. There we go. All right, great. Go ahead and restate what you started saying there.
I would like to use my Slayer shot against Perky.
Alrighty, Atria has used her Slayer shot against Perky, and it swishes past Perky's head, and nothing happens.
I was hoping to die so I can snack.
Perky.
Yeah.
Nominations are now open.
Do I nominate? Which one of the two do I nominate? You can pick.
Nixie first.
Okay, I nominate Nixie.
Okay, Sid has nominated Nixie.
All
Sid
right,
has Nixinated.
I hope you're ready for a very long story. These, I don't think you're completely aware of what I've been doing. I'll explain to you exactly everyone's role right now. Okay, so what happens here, right, is Nixie is Scarlet Woman. Why do I know that? It is because Perky is empath and Atria just used Slayer, confirming that Perky is not evil. Now the thing is that Atria just lied, but that's a different story. Nixie is Scarlet Woman because I got the information from Greybog that either Perky or Nixie is the Scarlet Woman. Perky already confirmed with me that she's empath because she told me that I was correct, which is indeed the case because I'm an investigator. Then Perky also confirmed that Sin is correct, which Sin is Washerwoman. Sin told me that there's someone who is chef, which in this case is Deez. Now the thing is I didn't know the role of Maesty because, you know, Maesty was like, I couldn't confirm. So that's why I went into Maesty and was like, Maesty, do you want to tell me what your role is? Maesty told me they were Undertaker, which in this case is still correct because they died in the next evening. Meaning that the confirmation is that Nixie is Scarlet Woman and Atria is Demon. And we're voting Nixie right now because if we vote Atria first, that means that the Demon gets pushed over to Nixie. Right. So
okay.
Regardless, game's over. So
in my defense, can you reread the ability of the Slayer, please? Because what you're going on is false if you're going on that logic.
No, the Slayer, it's just Atria's lying. So
No, once per game. during the day, publicly choose a player. If they are not the demon, they die. It doesn't do anything to confirm.
Yeah, but
minions.
Acer is lying.
You mean if
Because
they
Acer's
are the demon, they die?
If they are the demon,
Yeah,
they die.
but I'm
no, if
saying
they
if-
are the demon, and that
If
means
they
that
are the
regardless of
demon, yeah, but your logic was you said that because the Slayer shot it at Perky and Perky didn't die, they're not evil. That was your wording.
yes, that
Perky
is exactly
can
what
still
it's
easily be the minion.
Yeah, but you're a minion because you're Scarlet Woman. Like I'm not. I know it. Like it's you're Scarlet Woman. Acer is demon. Like. I can tell you everyone's role from the good people. I'm investigator. Perky's
I think
empath.
it's very,
Sin
very
is
sus.
watch-
Okay, well, at this
Going on
point-
that,
woman.
at
Connolly
this point-
Macy's Undertaker.
killed the Undertaker. I think that's the most sus.
Yeah, okay. At this
Personally.
point, Sid has made his accusation, and Nixie has the complete floor to defend herself.
Yeah.
So please, no interrupting and re-talking over her to say the same thing that you already said.
Yeah. So the Slayer logic incorrect. You said you got an investigator ping. I'm sure you did get the investigator ping. Could you have been drunk or poisoned? Absolutely. So I think tunneling on it straight away is also silly. I think that knowing that someone is the Undertaker and then instantly killing them is a really bad play, because all you're doing is saying that if I was executed now, which I would rightly be so, the Undertaker couldn't confirm to then say I was good, which good play for evil, I guess. And also just everything about your nomination, like charging accusations, was just false.
Okay. 3 is enough to execute. Eventually, we will get there.
This takes forever.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's wild, y'all.
Damn, 1.
Never.
Anyone wants some takis, some Nutella cookies, some drinks? We'll be here for a
Donna?
while, don't worry.
Give. You. Holy shit. That's so funny. Up. I was afraid that I missed one, but that's just how long it was. It's literally getting worse. It's literally getting worse.
Never.
Nixie, you don't have a minion account, do you?
Sadly not. My partner does. I mean, he could jump in and help
I don't know.
host while you
I
refresh.
think the problem is that if it's like the server connection, then refreshing the browser probably won't do anything because it's still in this server. And I don't think you can move a game to a different server either, right? So
I was about to
don't
ask if
think
you
you
can like
can.
switch the server.
I don't think you can. I think it's
It's
just
fucking
what you
risking
set
up.
it up in the first time. So
Yeah.
anyway, all right, Nixie's on the block. Any other nominations?
Perky.
Yeah, I'm gonna nominate Perky.
Okay.
I think
Nomination.
Perky's the minion. I think Perky's a poisoner. I think they've played a really good game, duffed the investigator, got them thinking some real crazy shit, and yeah. I am
Okay.
a simple mayor. I have no reason to be on the block.
Perky.
I've played this game multiple times and I've lost every single time. My brain is not big enough for me to big brain this game. I am stupid red panda. Stupid red panda. I cannot big brain this game. It's wrong.
You're not stupid.
You won your last game.
Did I? No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, you
well, yeah, I did, but not. I told you I'm stupid.
Games that I played.
Liar! Okay.
I'm stupid.
Okay. 3 votes to tie for it execute. Oh my god. Actually so painful. I should look and like tally up after this game how much time was wasted on this voting. Like percentage wise. But really like all of it, because every time I try and initiate a conversation with anybody, it also is just like awful.
Yeah, it takes you like I'll see the request pop up, I click it, and then it just shows me in there, and then you pop in like 5 seconds later.
Yeah. It's bad. Dunk. Dunk.
That's so bad.
This one I feel like is actually faster. Like, slightly.
Don't say that. You're gonna jinx it.
Well, that's me. Grybach the Jinx. All right, that is a tie. No one is up for execution. Any other nominations? I'm still hearing clock ticks. 5.
The voices.
Great. You're gonna be hearing clock ticks in your dreams.
4. 3. 2.
That's so much worse for you.
1. Okay, nobody's executed. Good night.
All right, who's ready to die?
Right.
It's probably
Somebody in chat said, I can't believe someone wizard wished for this. Underrated comment that only Nixie will get.
Oh god.
Wizard Wish as in D&D, right?
No, there is a minion called the Wizard that can just literally ask for anything.
Yeah.
And the storyteller can treat it like a D&D wish and decide to make it cost something in return, or not work exactly how they want. But it's a very underrated joke for
It's
Clocktower.
It's so funny.
It's stuck in my head now.
Hello.
Well, I hear you. If you can hear me, then just go ahead. Oh, there we go.
We're gonna do Sid.
You're gonna do Sid? Okay.
Said anything. And I see those notes crashing back and forth. Sid.
I'm talking about
Loki.
cat, literally. I can.
Please tell me I'm dead. I'm dead, right? Right?
You learn that one of your neighbors is evil.
Kill me!
Bye.
What?
And then the
Oh,
part, I mean, for a party that size, you would also need to use a very big cup. You could say harbor size.
Oh.
Congratulations, we made it to another day. Eventually, in the night, Sid was slain,
Oh, wow,
destroyed,
what a
eaten,
surprise. What surprises me that so
Okay.
much. Oh, no.
angry.
To the
Anyway,
dead zone.
I'm gonna give you 3 minutes because, you know, not much discussion's happening anyway. Unless you want to skip straight to nominations, but
They're so chatty with each other.
Yeah.
If it's
they've
just
been
cat photos,
playing
it
this
would
whole
be
time.
So sus. So sus.
wait, is Goblin muted for anyone else?
They just went into a thingy.
Oh, okay.
They're in a chat with Zenopa.
Gotcha. Not on my screen, they're not. Okay. Okay. Because I could like see their mouth moving, but like couldn't actually hear anything. So
It's crazy that it's even like a delay on like what you see.
yeah, well, it seems like it's delaying until I like sync up, but I'm like hearing you in real time. I think it's just like when people are like changing rooms, including myself, it like redoes the delay to sync me up.
Oh.
I think.
Oh no.
Can I ask
anyway.
a question, Redbug?
Sure. Like
What
in
does the-
private? Or-
What does the plus sign mean when, because they're currently in a talk and it says a plus? Oh, never mind. It's gone now. Like there's a plus
I
thing.
mean,
Is
you
it like
can
you
add yourself
join?
to the chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good question. Good question, sir.
Wait, I didn't hear what the question was.
when a plus appears over someone who's already in a call, it means you can request to join the chat.
Yep. Just UI questions.
Yeah. For some reason, despite it being rainy, someone had their leaf blower out.
Amazing. Incredible.
I don't question it. It's California. I don't question shit. Especially since the rain's been coming and going in spurts.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try and listen to private calls. It's just like not. It's not gonna work. I'm just gonna sit here in town. Yeah.
"20 seconds, guys."
Oh boy, I see 30.
Oh, poor Greyback.
18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. 10 seconds left. Yay!
Boom, bow. Amazing.
Ba-bam.
Oh, Greyback, just a quick one. Jam said that if you click the Wi-Fi icon at the top of the in the top right corner, you can actually choose a new server, and it should reconnect everyone in.
Ooh.
Well, I have bad news. Mine is the shortest. Or the lowest ping. So
out of all the options, it's still the lowest one, is what he means.
Yeah,
I see.
The one I'm on currently. Yeah, just switch to a casual 90-100 milliseconds. Love that for us.
Oh dear, never mind.
Well, I mean, it's good to know. It's good to know that I can do that in the future, but yeah.
Yeah, if your choices are slow and slower, then it's not going to help much, is it?
Yeah, it's really about the same, so. Yeah, must be something local with our connection area. But like, again, like I said, like, Shy wasn't able to connect at all at the beginning until he VPN'd into somewhere else, so maybe there's just
it might
some
just be,
Cloudflare issues in
Cloudflare going blur.
Yeah.
Cloudflare go blur. You have a question? Yes?
Yes. So if two characters are evil, do they automatically know of each other's presence and who they are, or do they have to suss that out themselves?
They know of each other. In this script, there is no way that they would not know of each other.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, nominations are open. I'm not going to bother putting a timer. We're just going to play it by ear. Yes, Perky.
Yeah, I would like to nominate Atria.
Okay. Perky nominates Atria. Perky,
Okay.
go.
So, first of all, I got the info that one of my neighbors is evil, and I know these is not because they haven't been evil for so long. Second of all, Atria said that they are the Slayer and they have slayed me, like not slayed me, like passed an arrow above my head, but then continued to vote for me when Nixie voted for me. So that makes zero sense. If you know that I'm safe, why are you voting for me? And I don't know what Misty is doing because they're voting every single time. I don't know what their role is.
Misty's just like, yeah, I'm going for it.
Yeah. Also, I want to be clear, Macy, you are still allowed to speak. I don't remember. I don't know if you're just like choosing not to.
I don't want to interrupt during nominations.
No, I understand. I just meant in general.
Oh,
like you've just been quiet in general. So I just wanted to like let you know, because a lot of games like this, you can't talk when you're dead. So I just wanted to say that in case in case you were like trying to not. Yeah.
No worries. Talk to them privately. I appreciate you.
Okay, perfect.
So, at this point, I don't know if the game is winnable or not. If Nixie is the Scarlet Woman, then that means Nixie's gonna be Imp next, and I'm gonna be dead, and then one person's gonna be alive. So I don't even know if this is winnable anymore. But it's Atria as the demon.
Okay. Before I have Atria give her defense, there are currently 4 living players, making sure that I'm doing the murder math, which means that if you execute the wrong person today, but you do execute somebody, it will go down to 3, and then in the night, somebody will probably die and bring it down to 2. So this is probably your final day if you vote to execute. However, a Scarlet Woman's ability stops functioning when there are fewer than 5 living players, so that is also worth considering.
Okay.
So just running the numbers for you as such.
I ask a rules question?
Yes.
For mayor, when it says only 3, does it have to be specifically 3?
Exactly 3.
Exactly 3. Okay.
Yep.
So,
for the same reason, essentially, of 3 players is the final day, generally speaking, one way or the other. Because if you don't execute and it's not a mayor game, then the demon kills somebody and wins. If you do execute and you execute the wrong person, the demon wins. But it's like that's kind of the point of the mayor. Well, the mayor is like is like we can win without having to guess who is the demon if you believe the mayor, basically. Separate question, was that from Sinopa?
Yeah, so if it goes down to 2 players, would we not still be able to choose between the living players? Since
nope,
if I
2
kept
players
my
is the
vote?
demon win condition.
Okay.
Yep, specifically.
Okay, thank
Does
you.
not have to be only evil players left alive. It is just 2 players left.
Okay.
Okay, Atria, your defense. Sorry, that was a lot of rules questions.
Yeah, no. So even after confirming you were good, I still voted because you just been sus the entire time, passing those back and forth, like constantly voting for Nixie, even though she is mayor. And it just didn't make it. Just because you weren't the demon doesn't mean you weren't still evil. It just confirmed that you weren't the demon, if I'm understanding that correctly.
I think it's if you're bad, period.
The Slayer
demon.
shot only kills the demon. It will not
Okay.
kill a minion. So, okay, well, 2 is majority because there are 4 players left. This, if you execute today, will almost certainly be your final day. So, up to you. Ding dong.
Let's see how long it's going
Eventually.
to take this time.
One day, someday.
One day at a time.
One day.
Actually, so
It's not
painful.
1 minute. It's 24 hours.
We have to go a layer deeper in Inception.
1 minute is 60 seconds in Africa.
True.
Damn,
That's a fact.
But it's a fact.
that's a scary fact. I don't think I liked it. Take it back. Take back your fact.
Next thing we're gonna hear is that like the UK has a different measurement of minutes.
It's like a baker's dozen. A British minute is actually 61 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. A Greibach minute is 69 seconds.
Oh, nice. I want to get on that timetable.
La la.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
Good lord. Good
Oh
God.
my god, we're
Wait,
almost there,
it's 69
guys.
seconds. Is that why it takes so much longer on this game?
It is.
Oh, no.
You've cracked the code. You've cracked the code.
I figured it out.
Oh
I'm a
my
genius.
God. All
My
right.
genius fell out.
That is 4 votes. That is more than enough to convict. Let me do some quick counting.
The only way is tying him. Is that
In
what you wanna
theory,
know?
this could
Yeah.
tie. I guess if anybody wants to make a nomination, go ahead, but I don't think we're gonna tie it, so.
I can't make a nomination because I'm a ghost, but like if Nixie is a mayor, having someone executed right now is pretty much an instant end
Yeah,
for
but
demon win.
It's also not possible
But-
for her to be mayor, though, because we know that the
playing you
demon is
so
the mayor.
hard. Nixie's playing you so hard.
I'll nominate Nixie.
That was Atria nominating Nixie?
I didn't expect that one.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. Atria is nominating Nixie. Get her. Go. What's your pitch?
So maybe
I'll just
you guys would be correct. It could also be that one of you guys was poisoned before. I believe Nixie is actually the demon. I was Slayer. We already know all that. But my belief is Nixie is the demon.
Okay. Nixie?
Girl, what you talking about? I ain't no demon.
Offense ever.
Girl.
Girl.
Okay. 4 votes to tie, 5 to execute. 69 seconds to go. Oh my god. The pain.
I'm counting it, and mathematically it is 69 seconds.
Is it actually?
That's right.
Wait.
No, I'm fucking with you.
That's right. We figured out Sinopus can't do math.
You when I spread misinformation on the internet.
Someone needs to take these chips away from me, otherwise I will not be able to sleep.
Who cares? You're gonna be able to sleep in anyway.
True.
What the fuck was that in the background, Misty?
That
wasn't me.
Oh,
It was
the
my
timing
mic.
of it.
It's like a car outside.
Sorry, the
Someone's got
timing
a
of
fucking
the
jalopy.
things on the side, the timing of it was insane.
Good
If one of
lord.
you ghosties had voted for Nick, we could have won this. We could have won for good.
What did I do?
Won.
Hey, people.
You what? You what, mate?
What did I do?
Alrighty,
You
that is
what,
not enough
mate?
votes. I do not believe that there's any way any execution is going to get more than that. With that, the game is ending, and I am going to reveal that the good team has won indeed.
Yay! For once, I was useful.
I should have tried to
Why
steal
did you
myself
vote
for
against
Nick to become the
Perky?
imp.
I'm so confused. Why did you
No,
do
why
it?
did
Sorry, Nix. That was a last-ditch effort to try and
Because I
get us to
didn't
win.
You're fine. Don't
Listen,
worry.
it was
don't
so
worry.
sussy to be like, I told you my role and then I immediately died. You're the only one who knew.
That's true. See,
Okay.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
correct. All of my guesses were the only thing I didn't know was the actual one.
They killed
It's
you
so-
for being right, Sid.
It's
That's
so
what
funny to me how often you guys are just trusting the first person that you talk to.
Yeah.
Because like Sid, there's absolutely a world where Perky's just the Scarlet Woman and just is like any evil player knows all of the correct empath information because they know where the evil players are and they can just be like, yeah, bro, you're good.
Look,
Trust me, bro.
I
I'm the Scar. I'm not the Scarlet
get it
Woman.
right.
Graybug, I know Perky. Perky is too. This is not an insult. Perky's too dumb to do that. Like,
I mean, that's
Wow.
That's
Oh
why I'm a
my
red
God.
panda.
That's crazy.
Wow.
because, hey,
That
she
is
said it herself.
evil.
Okay, you can say what you want, but
I very intentionally only confirmed Dee's as the chef for the washerwoman, wanting to hopefully get Perky some sus being in 2 pangs, both a minion pang and a false washerwoman pang. But, you know, listen, everybody believed Perky. That is the danger of a lower player game where you don't have a poisoner or something like that. Nixie was, in fact, the Scarlet Woman. Macy was the Undertaker, who got no information because none of you executed anybody until Macy died. Dee's
We took
correctly.
vengeance for our beloved Undertaker.
That's right. Dee's correctly got a chef
Perky
one.
wanted to die, so they could eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, but I didn't know that you can pretend to use a skill, because how did an imp use a Slayer skill? I was
He just-
by just
I've
lying.
definitely
just
said that
lie.
multiple times that you can just claim to use a skill and I will pretend like it's real.
Told you, told you
I'm
Perky's
just,
dumb.
I'm just.
It's fine. It's late. It's late. Don't worry about it.
It's not an excuse. Use your brain cells. No, just kidding.
No, I
Hey,
don't
but
have
you don't
any.
got. I speak from experience.
Have you ever seen a red panda in the wild? He just sticks his
It's
head
cute.
into rocks trying to figure out what the fuck it is. That's just me. That's why I picked a red panda in the start.
Anyway,
I actually started talking to Deez, but then I was like, I'm too busy talking to the other people. So I just kind of
Yeah,
hoped that Sid talked to Deez
I
properly.
got more calls during this that I had to like hang up because I was talking to other people. I was like, I don't think I've been this popular ever.
I will say that I actually think Atria played quite well trying to keep Perky alive to make the evil pair both be alive for a potential world that Perky's just full of shit. Unfortunately, Sid just believed Perky the whole time, but I actually think that that was a good play, Atria, to not kill Perky. Because basically the line of like, well, now Perky's saying I'm evil, but who cares? Perky's evil. She's just been lying the whole time. Why is she still alive? Is like a pretty good strategy for an evil player to like if somebody comes out and says that they're definitely a super powerful good character, you're like, well, then why are you still alive? That's crazy, dog. So you did actually have I would say that was a very smart pick to not try and kill Perky, which is very, very good for a brand new demon. It's tough. This is also, you know, I didn't want to like cherry pick this script too much, so I literally just hit random. And sometimes, you know, luck of the draw, you get some things that are all going to be really powerful, but you know, there was, it is what it is. It is what it is.
That's just life.
That's just life.
This was a lot of fun.
I know, right? I never knew I would
Okay.
get addicted to this game, and look at me now. I'm here every time.
In the
That is
future,
one
we
of the
can
things
try
I
and
look
play
forward to.
more like speed Clocktower if you guys want, because the first games are generally pretty long, but I mostly have been trying to ease people into their roles. It's a little hard when people aren't familiar with all of the roles because they're like, I don't even know if that's possible.
Yeah, that's been really hard
Okay.
part.
I'm sorry, but I really gotta go. I want to stay for the rest of this, but I can't.
Oh yeah, we're wrapping up
Bye,
anyway.
nice
Thanks for joining us,
Bye.
Sinopa.
Thank you guys. Bye bye.
Bye
I'm proud of
bye.
you.
Damn, dead. Look at that chair.
Dedge, it's so over.
We're so jover.
We're so cooked.
Only thing I'm
Thank you,
cooking is
Nixie,
this
for
bread,
staying up
bitch.
extra late. I tried to wrap it up fast and the internet conspired against me.
No, it's all right. Don't worry.
To be fair, it was
I
just
hope you
an
have a
hour
safe
long.
travel.
A lot of fun.
Fly safe.
Yeah, fly safe.
I don't think that's in our capabilities.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. Yes, I hope the pilot definitely does fly safe. I'll catch you all very soon.
I hope you get free peanuts. Bye.
Maybe a free upgrade to first class. Let's go.
That'd be nice.
You wish.
Catch you later, guys.
Let's dream, girl.
Bye-bye.
Let's dream.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Good night, Nixie.
First
Okay,
class,
I need to
first
figure
class.
out who to raid.
Pee-pee poo.
Are we just going to do a mass raid?
Probably.
Oh my god, Bongo cat.
Bongo. The bongo.
I love Bongo.
Dino bongo.
Bongo, my
I mean, I
favorite.
usually stream for a hell of a lot longer than this, but I had stuff I was going to do today.
You are also on like no sleep.
Please go to bed.
Yeah. But I also did promise I tried a 24-hour
You
stream
you
to
expect a
finish off the
VTuber.
subathon.
You
Right
expect
now?
a VTuber to have a
No.
normal sleep schedule?
Why I
What is
never.
a sleep schedule?
Ooh.
Bro, I messaged Grandma at like fucking like when I wake up or something, which is at like 12, which is like 3 a.m. his time, and so I'm just gonna get a response. I'm just like,
Don't worry about it. Sometimes, listen. Okay, I'm gonna raid out
I'm not
to
saying what happens.
Scary Faye, who is playing
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
balls
3.
gay.
Baldy gay. I love
Baldur's
that
Gate
game.
3. That's my favorite.
Balls gay.
I love
balls
three ball
gay.
gays.
Anyway, thank y'all for joining me today. Anyway, thank y'all for
Ah,
Thank you for hosting as always.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll probably
See
be
y'all
back
around.
somewhere in the next month or so. I've got a couple busy weekends coming up, but you know, I try to run it about once a month, so.
wonderful.
How dare you be busy?
illegal. I know. Nor.
I hope to see you all next time.
Bye-bye.
Maybe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And if you need the raid link, if you want to follow the raid, it's in my chat. Otherwise, you can raid to whomever you want.
I got that.
Pop, 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 pop.
Oh my god, Perky became OBS.
Wrong ever.